Welcome everyone to our playoff stage 2 of the CFS24 Regional Finals Philippines. At ako nga pala ang inyong host muli for today at we are here live at the TNC High Grounds Cafe dito sa Quezon City. At kaya naman kung kayo ay gusto nyong bumabalita, well, pumunta na kayo dahil ang maglalaban lang naman ay ang ating para sa Battle for Third at ang finals natin maya-maya lang. We're now down to our final match, Visayas' own Ubik Maniac versus Metro Manila's SGJ Reborn. Let me hear naman ang ingay ng ating crowd! Sino dito ang boto sa SGJ Reborn? Pakinggan naman natin ang sa Ubik Maniac! Ayan, kaya naman maghanda na kayo. Well, yesterday wrap up lang tayo. Yesterday semifinals natin, SGJ scored a dominating 3-1 against Pacific Macta. And they cemented themselves as the first team na mag-a-advance dito sa ating finals. And syempre, pagdating naman kay Ubik Maniac, they soon followed after their 3-1 match against MattJess. And with that, they officially begun their road to CFS24 Grand Finals. Ready na ba ang lahat? Prepared na ba ang lahat? Okay everyone, kaya naman standby lang kayo dahil magsisimula ang ating show saglit lang.
At ayun na nga, mga kaibigan, magandang hapon. Ako si Joswave, kasama ko si Aaron at Men. This is an exciting day. We had the entire year to get ready for this. We had some upsets happen yesterday. SGJ taking down Pacific Macta after I would arguably say, an underperformance on their favorite maps, like sub-base, where we expected much more of a good performance out of Macta. Pero yun nga, no, tapos na yun. Nandito na tayo ngayon. This is our final day dito sa CFPH CFS. And this is gonna be so spicy, man. Una, sa ating panimula ng araw, meron tayong unang best of 5. That's gonna be the Battle of Third. And we are gonna be looking at MattJess, of course, still the underdogs. And still, we're gonna be going up against Pacific Macta. Na, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is a matchup that I did not expect to see. But there's spice here, pare. Kasi parang sa dami ng beses na nag-battle for third yung MattJess, it's almost as if laging destined na mag-third placing MattJess. So, ayun nga. Natin, no? So we got an upset yesterday. Maybe we'll get an upset again today. I see the potential in MattJess because kahapon, based on performance nila sa laban nila up against Ubik Maniac, we had an evolution of some sort, no, galing sa kanila. No? They're not always doing their signature fast style of play, pero kinaya pa rin nilang gawin yun. They still had that flexibility that is newly added into the mix as well to get Ubik Maniac after those. They took away one map, but unfortunately, it was a 3-1 finish by Ubik Maniac. Pero just in case you guys don't know, it was a long road to get here. Dumaan muna tayo ng play-in stage. We had 3 weeks of group stages as well. And now, the final day of our entire regional playoffs, it is today.
Ito na yung pinakahuling araw ng ating istorya. Nagsimula ka sa group stage, pero syempre 8 teams with a single round robin, 1 group na best of 3. Pero ngayon, playoffs, nandito na tayo sa single elimination na best of 5. And a total of prize pool natin is $20,000. And syempre, first place, $10,000. 4,000 naman para sa second place. Third naman ay makakuha ng $2,000. And the fourth place naman ay makakuha ng $1,500. So, itong mga teams natin na na-mention mo nga, ang daming effort na kanilang ipinakita kahapon. May mga upsets nga na more on 3-1 nga yung naging scoreline. But at this point, Battle for Third, nandun pa rin kasi talaga yung pinaglalabanan nilang spot dito sa regional playoffs or regional finals para dun sa pinaka-third position dito sa ating tournament.
Yeah, of course, there's still gonna be that talk about yung prestige of getting third place right now. Pero ito na nga yung maps natin. No changes here. I think we are gonna be looking forward to the sub-base out of MattJess. No? Kasi yung MattJess kahapon, they looked kind of lost here. It same went for Pacific Macta. Pero yung katotohanan kasi nito, man, when it comes to the Bisaya team, sub-base is really one of their favorite maps And I speak so as a Bisaya myself. So yung sub-base men, knowing na yung sub-base was not the best out of Pacific Macta kahapon, we expected them to look very good there. At dun sila natalo. I'm expecting MattJess to make the most out of sub-base if they can get it inside of our rotation dito. Kasi looking at our maps right now, I think out of yung mga nangyari kahapon, we will probably see Mexico and Eagle Eye banned. And sub-base will be there. Most likely, MattJess will take this as their first pick if it's not already banned out during our bans.
So napansin nga rin natin, yes, medyo naging mahirap para sa side ng Macta yung kanilang performance sa sub-base. Pero hindi nga rin talaga umabot sa point na naglaban sila sa Black Widow, which is the set number 5. And ang current compound, isa sa mga mapa na alam mo, etong Pacific Macta is talagang komportable silang laruin. But unfortunately, hindi nga natin sila nakita na ganun ka-explode yung kanilang laban. Pero syempre, sa mga viewers natin dyan, konting recap lang tayo for the semifinals nga kahapon, which is etong Pacific Macta and SCJ nakakuha ng 3-1. Kaya etong third place match natin, makikita natin ang Pacific Macta and MattJess, and Ubek Maniac and MattJess nakakuha rin ng 3-1. So, adding all that, eto yung pinaka inihintay ngayon ng mga teams. Nakasecure na nga sila ng spot for an international tournament para sa side ng SCJ Reborn and Ubek Maniac. Pero kailangan na lang nilang i-secure kung ano nga ba talaga yung placement, tunay na standing nila dito sa tournament.
Yeah, kasi siyempre at the end of the day, there's still going to be seeding when it comes to the international stage. So, on top of the prize pool, of course, that is about 500,000 pesos, man. Kaya malaking bagay pa rin na manalo dito to make things a little bit easier for you when you get into Hangzhou, China. Pero ito yung matchups natin for the day. We're going to start it off with our third place match, Pacific Macta versus MattJess. Again, a surprise to everyone here. This was not on anybody's 2024 bingo card, pare. Yung Macta, yung dynasty na lagi sila nakakarating ng fans, lagi sila napapakita sa international stage. This year, we're not seeing them in the CFS Grand Finals. So this means it's a new era for CFSPH, men. Una nating beses makikita yung Ubek Maniac on the rise here sa international stage. Unang beses natin na makikita yung newly reborn SCJ Reborn. No? Makikita natin sila yung CFS APAC series earlier this year. They did pretty well. They got into the playoffs but they didn't really get far. So for SCJ Reborn, this is a new storyline. Panibagong paraan para makabawi sa kanila, sa mga tumalo sa kanila sa ating international stage.
Oh, tama ka dyan. And ito yung pinakamaganda eh. Kasi etong dalawang teams na to, most likely kasi yung mga players nila, nasa ano pa lang eh, nasa teenage pa lang na mga, na mga players. So, andun yung factor talaga na napakaganda na opportunity ito para sa mga teams natin. And syempre, pakilala muna natin for the third place match, ang Pacific Macta.
The Dynasty, right out fresh from Cebu, MattJess.
JCB and nagpop-off talaga, pinakita ang kanilang tunay na lakas laban sa Ubek Maniac kahapon. Pero ayun nga, andito na tayo sa battle for third. Magkakaalaman kung sino nga ba at anong mga mapa yung pwede nating ma-expect na paglalaroan ng mga teams.
Yung nga, sabi ko nga kanina during yung earlier segments natin, we were talking about the maps as well. I'm expecting Mexico to be gone. Immediately banned out. Most probably yung ban na yan magagaling sa Pacific Macta because MattJess' Mexico is something that is really interesting. No? Medyo nagulat yung mga tao nung nilabas during the group stage and I think they look really good there. Pero for Pacific Macta as well, I think they will also want to be banning out Eagle Eye. So it's gonna be a question dito, parang pick your poison situation galing sa Pacific Macta to. Kasi nga, their performance sa Eagle Eye kahapon, it was definitely not the best that you would have expected out of them. I think Eagle Eye is definitely one of the weaknesses ng Macta currently. So if As expected. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one. So Eagle Eye gone. Meron tayong Black Widow. Tinanggal ng Pacific Macta because of course we do know that MattJess as a stylist, as a stylistic form kung paano sila maglaro. Black Widow is one of the more powerful maps para sa kanila. We're gonna be ending it on Mexico if it does get to that point. Pero with sub-base being the first map as I predicted earlier, pare, ito magkakaroon ng magandang momentum yung MattJess. Kasi nga, Visayas sub-base is different. And MattJess having scrimed against Ubek Maniac for probably the longest time here sa ating sub-base, kung ano yung ganda ng sub-base ng Ubek Maniac, ibig sabihin, tinatapatan yon ng MattJess during the scrim time, during server time. But on the back of that, of course, if MattJess can win sub-base, compound should be the target ng Pacific Macta dito to stop that initial momentum galing sa MattJess. Kasi nga, kita mo naman kahapon yung compound ng Pacific Macta, men. 10-1 sa SCJ. It was the only map they won, yes. But what a win it was, man. Grabe yung dominance nila dito sa combat, so it's no surprise that it's gonna be their first pick dito. But when it comes to Ankara, I think this is one of the maps that is going to be a coin flip sa dalawang teams natin. So I will be expecting this to go for a full best-of-5 series. But the thing is, again, MattJess, they have turned a new leaf. Naglabas sila ng bagong itsura, ng panibagong mga plays na hindi natin nakikita during the group stage, hindi natin nakita in previous seasons dito sa CFS. At dahil doon, I'm really looking forward na makita kung ano yung ilalabas ng MattJess dito when we get to compound, when we get to Ankara. And they might not be prepared for the Pacific Macta, no? I know that they have done their homework over the night, for sure. Kita natin yung analyst ng Macta was here actually last night, still watching yung series between Ubek Maniac and MattJess. So talagang pinag-aaralan nila yun. So for sure nakapag-aral sila. But the question is, no, you need rest, but you also need to be able to innovate, to be able to study and figure out what the hell went wrong in the series that happened yesterday. Why are Pacific Macta in this current situation? So para sa kanila, of course, this is still going to be, yun nga, kailangan mong mamili, no? Papahinga ba tayo? Kailangan natin magtrabaho ba? Ano ba yung gagawin natin? Kasi kailangan natin pumawi ngayon. Hindi tayo papahig na mag-4th place. Yan ang probably nasa isip ng mga players ng Macta right now. At dun, yun, lumalabas yung pressure. No? Kasi for Pacific Macta, crowd favorite whether you like it or not, no? Kasi nga, very local here, they've been here for the longest time. And this dynasty on the downfall right now, MattJess might just be able to put that last nail in the coffin and bury that dynasty. Drop them into 4th place for the first time in the longest season.
And napakadami nga na information na nabanggit mo. And ang ganda na point out mo lahat ng mga kailangan nilang tignan sa mga matchup kahapon. And ayun yung pwedeng maging pagkukulang. Kumbaga, if ever nga na may hindi sila nakita dun sa mga naging playstyle ng Pacific Macta or yung side ng MattJess, dun magkakaroon nga ng malaking factor kung paano nga ulit to ma-dominate ng mga side ng MattJess na makuha itong sub-base. And knowing BL magsisimula ang Macta, panigurado nga ba magiging okay yung depensa dito? Or madami bang factors? Kasi yung Woods, posibleng maging punteriya, papuntang CR. Ang dami ring mga possibilities na pwedeng mag-rush in etong MattJess dun sa mismong MR.
Shoutout nga pala kay Nitrogen XG. Yan, magandang hapon mga kaibigan. Dito nga pala tayo on ground sa high grounds dito sa Tomas Morato. So if you guys are in the area, feel free to come on over. Meron tayong mga giveaways, meron tayong free for all, meron tayong free play. At mamaya alam ko magkakaroon tayong mga e-coin raffle as well. Kahapon may namigay ng 1,000 e-coins and that was not the only giveaway. I think there were like 5 or 6 people na nanalo ng e-coin kahapon. Of course, tapos na yung early bird natin. So nanalo na yung mga yan, bahala na sila. And para sa mga hindi pa na nanalo, come on over if you're not here already. Yan! Flex yung mga jowa nyo.
Boss,
jowa pala, no?
Mga bebe time.
Gandang hapon po mga kaibigan. Wala bang sino dyan sa crowd yung mga fans ng MattJess? Hindi nga pala tayo. Wait, mag-switch tayo ng camera mamaya na yan. No?
mamaya na.
Hindi natin makita yung kamay eh. Pero I think MattJess right now, they're looking really good. I think A7J has been a great caller right now para sa team na to. And of course, yun! Tamang labas lang po. Shoutout nga pala kay Boss Jairi. Napakagaling talaga natin ng ating prod team. Solid, men. Ayun nga, nakikita natin sa audience. Of course, MattJess, they're kind of not on home ground right now. Galing nga sila ng Cebu. So mostly Tagalog yung crowd natin ngayong araw na to. But you know, the question is, of course, it doesn't mean that they're not fans of MattJess. Because yes, we do have some kind of regionalism dito sa CFSPH, but we do have fans of all teams, of all ages. Yo, tama-labas lang po ng ating mga picture dyan. Flex niya yung mga tropa, yo! And as you can see, no, marami pa tayong space dyan sa baba, maraming mga upuan. Masarap yung pagkain dito at malamig yung aircon. So, kung gusto nyo ng tamang tambayan lang dito na makanood pa kayo ng magandang mga series ng CF ngayong araw na to, then come on over here to High Grounds Cafe.
Yep. Invite namin kayo na pumunta at manood at makisaya para dito sa napakagandang event na to. Parang nakita ko na yan kanina, boss.
Parang familiar yan.
Tayo kanina.
Parang katabi mo lang yata yan. Bossing.
Parang hindi pa nakakain si boss.
Nakakain ka na ba?
Oo, napakasarap.
Sabay nga pala tayo kumain kanina. Sabi ko, masarap yung pagkain dito sa High Grounds.
Masarap, solid.
Masarap yung pagkain, masarap yung kape. And the vibes are good. The crowd is having fun. And kung nakikita nyo kanina sa crowd cam natin, no, meron din tayong mga PC dyan. So if you guys want to play some Crossfire, some FFA, then you can later, or actually during our games here, if you are waiting. No, as we are right now, tama nag-aayos lang tayo ng lobby inside of our facility dito kasi syempre kailangan siguraduhin natin yung mga teams natin dito. Comfortable, everything's going well. And again, can I just tell you, this is a crazy combo, man. Pero yung peripherals nila. Some players, they choose to have some of the most upgraded keyboards and some really nice mice. And I think the wildest combo I've seen today is this one right in front of us, no? It's a magenta super light with an A4 Tech keyboard, which is pretty insane. Pero yan nga, tamang, oy, bakit daw siya? Bakit, men?
Bakit ako? Bakit nga ba?
Yan, yung nakikita mo. So again, yung players natin, they're at their utmost comfort. Pwede na rin yung mousepad nila. They can bring their favorite mouse, their favorite keyboard. As you can see, si Justin yan, naka-RGB pa yung keyboard niya. O pogi, o puti. Logitech, man. Yung ano. And this is where I think you can do this by choice, man. Nakita natin kahapon, I think it was MattJess. May isang player nila, naka A4 Tech na keyboard. Sabi ko, bakit A4 Tech? Tapos pag nung nakita ko yung mouse niya, man, Logitech Super Light.
Mas dun bumawi, ayun.
Ay, tamang memes lang. Shoutout nga pala sa ating Pacific Macta. Last night, we had as sad as it is, no, yung downfall ng Pacific Macta, no, ang bilis ng memes ng Vietnam. Shoutout sa Vietnam Crossfire region natin who are, of course, Macta have been on the world stage for the longest time. So there's no surprise that there are memes happening right now. And I'm not gonna lie, those memes were funny as hell. Yes, I'm kind of sad, but that doesn't mean that we can't celebrate kasi yung mga taong nananalo right now because it's a new age, it's a new generation. Si Salvatore nga pala, single nga pala yan mga kaibigan. Yan. Ganyan lang yan. Tamang labas lang ng pagmumukha ng inyong mga jowa dyan. Pero yun nga, no, in case you guys don't know, yung ating talent roster right now, it's really fresh. Si Mochi nandyan sa baba. Kahapon, very cutesy, very mindful, very demure yung kanyang outfit. Ngayon, biglang pwede na pang rockstar, no?
Parang may pupuntahan na event pa after nito Pero yun
feel ko didiretso yan sa poblasyon or something like that. Diyan lang. Oo nga pala, sa Morato nga pala tayo, guys. Morato nga pala dito sa High Grounds Cafe. Kung nandyan kayo, kung malapit kayo, kung taga-Timog kayo, come on over here. It's all for free. Shoutout nga pala sa ating prod team dyan. Napapapogi at gaganda. Solid!
Yeah. Talagang solid na solid.
So, nag-aalaga sa atin, men. Napaka-alaga talaga ng ating prod team. I can tell you, man.
Tumulat kahapon pa. Talagang
Did you ask for a coffee, they give you coffee. They ask for a snack, they give you a snack. It's amazing. I feel like a king.
All in one. Jam-pack talaga. Kumbaga, lahat nandito. And definitely, lahat ng mga players natin hinihintay lang din na i-set up lahat, maging okay, and maging komportable sila dun sa kanilang mga set-up. And ayun! Bossing, ba't ka nakadila, boss?
Bossing, ba't may padila, boss? Yeah, dude. As you can see, no, meron nga rin tayong mga refreshments in-house right now. So, if you feel like you're thirsty, there is water right there. It is free access. All you need to do is register and get inside. Zoom in pa natin yun. A7J. Yung leader ng MattJess, man. I gotta tell you, MattJess right now, I think people kind of didn't really believe in them na they would be stuck in their old ways na lagi mabilis yung laruan. Pero kahapon nakita natin yung bago yung itsura nila. A7J has matured as a player. And you know, MattJess, sobrang bata pa ng buong roster na to. No? So, you know that there's so much potential for this team to just rise to greater heights. And right now, no, knowing that they've been stable third place for the longest time, and I think with Pacific Macta kind of falling behind the curve ng mga adversary nila dito sa regionals, I'm kind of looking forward to what that brings as well. No? Kasi if that means either yung Macta, they have come for a downfall, but everyone else is really just getting above that curve and really learning and developing faster and faster. And yun nga, no, we're here in this strange situation. Pero, you know, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and fix whatever's going on in the background. I'm just suave, kasama ko si Aaron. And when we are back, our battle of third will begin. See ya.
Kasi pag kumakain kami, talagang nagbibiro kami lagi. Ganito kami lagi pagka makain. Tama siya. Tumagawa ng ganun.
Wala nung pumasok ko sa pro scene. Kasi dati hindi pa hindi pa kumbaga tutok-tutok lang eh. Wala pa yung utakan. Hindi pa kasama yung mga kulang-kulang. May kulang naman pero hindi masyado yung gamit. Tsaka iba na kasi yung era ngayon ng CF na kailangan mo talaga gamitan ng utak. Bawat talong, bawat kilos mo. Kailangan mo gamitan ng utak. Ano na eh, kailangan ng disiplina na eh. Iba na yung laruan na yun. Ang mga fans ko dito sa Pilipinas, saka sa ibang bansa, thank you sa pag-support sa akin. Sana okay magsawa mag-support. Maraming salamat.
Ako nga pala si entry ng Pacific Macta, attacker. Yung pinaka-proud na achievement sa sarili ko yung nag-champion kami ng CFPH 2018. Kasi dun kami mas nakapaglaro ng mas maayos ba, nakapaglaro.
Have some hit.
Tayo na mga babalik, mga kaibigan. Ako si Josuave, kasama ko si Aaron. Welcome back to CFS24 Regional Final. Today is our battle for third and the grand final happening later. But of course, currently, no, nakaset up na yung dalawa nating teams. Ang dalawa nating kupunan na magsisimula ng ating bagbakan ngayong araw na to, MattJess versus Pacific Macta. So balik muna tayo, no? Little bit of a recap sa mga hindi pa nakakarating kanina or hindi pa nakakanood kanina. It was an upset kahapon. Pacific Macta right now are in the battle for third, which was definitely not on anyone's bingo card, pare. Tamang gulat lang. And Super Pacific Macta, now it's a question of what went wrong. Ano nangyari? Saan sila nagkamali? At dahil doon, parang nila masosolve yung problema nila yun for here today. Because, remember, they're going up against MattJess who are perpetually third place. It's almost like, no, parang prophecy na whenever it's MattJess, nakasulat na sa Biblia, sa Biblia, no, shoutout kay Phil, na lagi magsa-third place yung MattJess. But right now, kung yung kalaban yung Pacific Macta yung SCJ Reborn, Yo Bib, one of the strongest, no, not one of the strongest M4 players sa Pilipinas, picked up the sniper yesterday, and I think that caught Pacific Macta off guard.
Talagang napaka-flexible nitong player na to na si Obib. And especially, yun yung naging parang kryptonite Yun yung naging weakness point na in-expect ng Macta na hindi siya mag-sniper. Pero sabi nga kahapon sa interview ng SCJ, talagang hindi rin daw planado pero kumana. Ayun yung nakita nating plano na hindi talaga nakasulat sa side ng SCJ. And I think pwede natin ma-expect ba yan later on dun sa ating Grand Finals mamaya laban sa Ubek Maniac. Pero ngayon, mas focus natin yung Pacific Macta and MattJess. Ano pa ba yung pwede nating papag-usapan about MattJess naman kung paano nila kukontrahin nga yung mismong pwedeng burahin kasi na Macta yung third place spot nila dito sa tournament.
Nakita kasi natin kahapon sa Pacific Macta, it's a kind of a parallel sa Ubek Maniac. Nakita natin they kind of have the same play style. And you can say the same thing about SCJ and MattJess, no? Na ang MattJess, ang playstyle niya, medyo kamukha ng SCG as well. So, today we're gonna be seeing another class of styles, but this time, no? This time, we have MattJess, which is a youthful roster, napakabago, who are rapidly improving, rapidly growing as a team. Kaya hindi tayo nagugulat na lagi sila napapakita dito sa ating LAN. That they fly out to every CFS event just because they're that good. And when you're going up against a team that is, of course, very youthful, always full of energy, you know, as compared to arguably me, not really having the, medyo, ano na tayo, ready na tayo mga kaibigan!
Let's go!
Finally, we're gonna start it off. Remember, Visayas Subbase is one of the scariest places to start out on, up against MattJess, up against Ubek Maniac, and that's a Cebuano team. Now this time, kino mo si Va, all the way forward, has control of MR as early as Dime, but with Macta, I think they are aware of that fact, kaya hindi sila napupush out through the main entrance. Kaya nga, nakita mo yung slow push out, they do have the presence inside of vents as well. Si ZYK, naghahanap ng timing, and this crossfire, break si Va nandito, couple of kills not coming in for him as well. The dropping down from the sky, si ZYK, and harap si MZ. Down to a 2v3 deal yung Pacific Macta, medyo mahirap yung pwesto nila. The C4 has been dropped out, bantay sarado muna ng mga MattJess players dito. ZYK inside of the site, but he doesn't have the bomb. Hindi niya nakita si Rels. He comes in from behind, and now it's gonna be MVA. Try and pick things up. Because you see Va, napaka-band ng player. Na yan, naharap siya. 1v2 Rels. Spotted out as well inside of passage. Tamang palit muna ng barit para hindi makapag-reload. Gets that shot now. 1v1. MVA comes in with a clutch. What is that?
Kakaibang performance. Agad-agad na ipinakita sa atin ni MVA na dating is impossible dun sa ganong senaryo. Napakadaming performance na kanyang ipinakita nung group stage. Sa mga ganong senaryo, dinala ngayon sa battle for third round number 1 na na-secure agad ng Pacific Macta. Pero slow and steady. Napang kahit anong contact na may kita itong dalawang kupunan. Pero chill lang daw muna ang MattJess. Hindi rin nila in-expect yung senaryo na yon na makukuha ng Pacific Macta.
Oops.
Kailangan pero doon yung first contact, A7J, alam na agad, nandun sa may CR.
A little bit too spicy yan. Si parang Revenge hindi ka na siyang ma-punish. Pero very, very heavy second mid control na galing sa MattJess ngayon. Kailangan ng parang Revenge. Now jumping does find A7J on the other side. Si Rels not gonna be connected on by the wall bands. They have presence inside the vents. It's gonna be a double drop down. Walang tao sa loob ng CR. But now the problem is where the hell do Pacific Macta go? The ring is going on to the side. Si MD walang idea. Nakahanap siya ng isa pero si Aldrin nakaabate na kaagad. 3v4 tayo dito sa loob ng ating game. And right now, the smokes on the other side. Rels gonna be able to spot Justin out. He falls first and now it's only 2 people on MattJess. Trying to keep things alive. Wala pa namang plan dito galing sa Pacific Macta. So they don't have to run it now. They don't right into the crossfire. Back by squad. The second as well. Pero 1v2 na naman dito si Aldrin Pulado. Si Relax na may likod. He will get hit by all these bullets right now. The Broncos is still alive. They cannot find it. He gets caught with his pants down. Hindi niya pa si Aldrin ready sa road ng site. 2-0 Pacific Macta.
Napakaganda pag-hold dun sa may CR. Donate out muna yung 3 members dito ng MattJess. And all throughout the game, kamuntikan naman din si Revenge na makuha agad dito ni Va. But unfortunately, Pacific Macta talagang nag-stay na lang din sila sa mga angles na napaka-importante. Nandun na naman yung CR control mula dito sa kanilang membro.
Sige.
Pero MattJess, punta dito kay Justin. Feels like damage. Pero chill lang daw muna ulit.
Stops them first here. Tamang batalo muna ng smoke para masigurado na hindi mag-retake ng mahaga yung MattJess dito. That gives the time para kay CYK na magpakita sa loob ng vents. Mapapansin mo, as soon as they give pressure inside of that site, MattJess is gonna be moving inside of CR. They are making all this noise. Hindi nyo in-expect kasi CYK baka nasa loob ng vents. Now, coming in from behind, Siva up for the flank. Naharap yung sniper down Pacific Macta. It's gonna be a 4v5 here, but the bomb is already down. C7J and the rest of MattJess slowly waiting for the right time to go in through Luwag. Just takes him down! CYK as well gets one as well, and now inside of the side, the smokes are here. They are deafening, they are blinding. Cannot see a single thing inside of the side, pero nakapagplana nga sila.
CYK!
And Pacific Macta don't even give them the chance!
Napakalinis na naman mula sa Pacific Macta. Paulit-ulit simula dun sa naging clutch ni NBA, mas naging maayos at naging kontrolado nila so far. Ito pagiging BL and knowing MattJess, yes, nagtatry talaga silang kunin agad yung mga angles, kunin agad yung mga position kung saan dumediretso. And ang pinaka-importante sa lahat is yung mismong vents na almost 3 rounds na pinupuntahan lagi dito ni ZYK. So, adding to that, nandun na naman yung problema nila.
A little bit too spicy there, man. Kita natin, of course, Pacific Macta very central on taking Woods control yung kanilang playbook. When it comes to sub-base, and you can see how orderly they do it. They find rails nice and early. Si MC na spot out sa may labas lang ng luwag. And they decide not to play that direction. They're going to be going over towards B. Walang nang sa road ng side na to. CBN, right inside of missiles. Tamang antay lang. HE, ilalabas para ma-force the pick out in the open. MV, and revenge take down to the rest of the match. They're going to try to pick things up out on the other side of the smoke. Right now, nakabantay. They check out the angle. They get up correct. A7J does eventually fall. Si MZ na lang natira. You know where he is. They feel it coming. There's 30 seconds on the clock. There's so much time na kailangan magawa ng Pacific Macta to make sure that MZ doesn't show up. But now they're gonna actively push on forward. Justin switching up the angle here. Out in the open. Takes him down the headshot to clean it up. 4-0. Pacific Macta are in control.
Ayun yung napapansin natin. Napakaganda at compose ngayon yung kanilang post plant. Ayaw nilang palapitin kahit sino dito sa side ng MattJess. Gusto na lang nilang palabasin at hindi maging komportable dun sa pag-retake mula sa MJ ng Pacific Macta. Being consistent right now. First contact, A7J. Nagpapakilala ngayon.
Wait! Hindi na naman ito si Bayo. Maganda ng pwesto na. Dalawa pa nga siya dito. Si Revenge na natira. Now MattJess. Oh no! What is that? Picks up gun again Revenge. But CBN takes him down finally. Yung MattJess nakahanap ng isa. At ito na nga. Dito magsisimula yung momentum nila.
Pwede na magpalitan, pwede na maging sagutan. Itong problema ng Pacific Macta. Nakascore na nga ang MattJess. Pero doon pa rin naman yung pag-push out sa MR. Mabilis na action mula dito sa MJ. Pero Pacific Macta trying to adjust. Papunta dito sa may A. Vangayon, with a flash. Nakakuha ng isa. Pero wala pa rin kahit anong casualty na mawawala mula dito sa dalawang teams.
Tapos na iba dito. Sinasabog siya ng luwag. So Pacific Macta are not gonna dare move in that direction. MZ as well, aware of the inside of what he finds once, Justin nawawala. Revenge on the other side as well, still alive, but now they are bleeding. Kailangan mag-isip ng Pacific Macta kung paano nila ma-circumvent yung ginagawang depensa ng MattJess sa ngayon. Kasi nga, nahanap nila yung solusyon. Pero ngayon, si Va, sa loob ng luwag, nakita na si Rels, hindi ko alam kung may expect nila yung angle na meron si Va dito. They're not gonna go in that direction, they do not dare. Back off muna. Look for a plan B. And that plan B looks like a push out in second mid. Dito sa Revenge, kasama si Aldrin. Out in the open hand si CBN now. The young fragger on the other team. Found out, but he gets a headshot over on the CYK. The ICL is down, the leader is gone. Revenge trying to stay alive, and you can feel the pressure coming in from all sides from the MattJess dito. Pacific Macta gets caught in a trap, and it has sprung.
Ayun na nga, mukhang bumabaliktad na ang momentum. Mabilis na naagaw mula sa MattJess. And now Pacific Macta, na-establish lang agad nila yung 4-0 run. But to be honest, MattJess ngayon bumabawi. Mas naging maayos ngayon yung kanilang execution kung paano depensaan at hindi na mapasupin sa mga sides. Lalong-lalo na dito sa mismong woods. Pero ang nagiging problema from Pacific Macta, hindi na sila ganun ka-aggressive katulad ng last 4 rounds.
Yeah, but maybe yung first one ng MattJess dito, it's the same thing, right? No need to change what is not broken. At least for now, kasi Pacific Macta, I think they have not been able to find a solution. Sa depensa na ginagawa ng MattJess, possibly a push-through passage is something that might be an option. Pero kasi with this same amount of control, with the same noise that they've been making across the map. Yung Pacific Macta, medyo basado sila ng MattJess dito. So we need to see an adaptation sometime soon. Otherwise, MattJess are gonna easily find a way na makahabol sa ating scoreline. Pero yung kalagayan ngayon, no? Kita mo, may tao sa loob ng passage, may tao na rin sa second mid ang Pacific Macta. Medyo hiwa-hiwalay nga lang sila ng konti, but with the utility na binato dito, they are now gonna be aware na walang tao sa loob ng CR. They were able to take control of that area, and now Pacific Macta can restore yung ginagawa nilang map control dito sa woods and inside of second mid. Nothing's happening just yet. We haven't seen this before. We will be expecting a 30-second play coming out from them, out through passage, to make their way inside of shutter here. Pero wala silang nakikita. They have to check the corner. He didn't get the zero. Nakakuha ng isa. MBA here for the trade now. Getting inside of missile and just CBN. Si MJ makikita rin nagpaparamdam. 3v3 dito. A7J hindi na expect sa may lingkod rin nakakita. A7J, falls at the hands of MVA. He gets a second kill as well. Si MZ na lang natira. 1v2 with the clutch again. And with 30 seconds here on the clock as the bomb has been planted, si MZ kailangan dahan-dahan sa kanyang pag-aban. Si MVA nagkita sa loob ng 3F. Kailangan niya makita pa siya. He finds that kill! And now, it's out to a 1v1. It might be possible you've seen a clutch happen earlier, but this time, it's gonna be MattJess. The pressure is on the shoulders ni parang MZ, and there's only 20 seconds left on the clock. Si MVA, right? Past the missile, hindi siya nakita. Time was not there, but he absorbs the bullets. Grabe, napakababa na ng health ni parang MVA. One bullet will take him down, and he spotted out! Wow. There goes MZ for the clutch, and the defuse as well.
Napakahusay. Knowing MattJess, yes, nagkaroon talaga sila ng short range to clear out the first round dun sa clutch ni MVA. Pero MZ, trying to respond na hindi mo na mauulit yon, hindi na ulit mapupunta sa inyo yung score. And that is a good signal, knowing etong MattJess, considering na kontrolado nila yung momentum. Kasi yung flash may kokomit, but back away na lang mula sa Pacific Macta. Aalis at babawi papunta dito sa may woods.
No, you got a little bit spice kay parang MZ. He got punished by MVA early in the round. So, nagkaroon tayo ng medyo malaking problema. No? May manpower deficit na ngayon yung MattJess dito just because, of course, they are young boys. Sometimes they make mistakes. But, you know what? When you feel that pressure on the other side, kailangan mo i-bolster yung kanilang itsura, knowing that baka sakaling kumuha ng free map control yung MattJess if they're not looking in that direction. Pero nakikita mo na there's presence on both extremities of the map. Si Aldrin at yung kasama niyang isa na sa loob dito ng MR, waiting to get inside of LR. Pero si Va, maganda yung pwestuhan. He's on top of the line. Dito na check si A7J, nakita sa loob ng smoke. And again, over-pushing from MattJess. He's punishing these boys.
Pero
problem now, it's gonna be whether or not they check the angle. Oh, now he missed the shot. But he does get one. Problema ngayon, standing as a second as well. Va taking down Justin. And now, tatlo na lang natira sa loob ng Macta. Third as well, the headshot. Perfect onto the face of MBA. And coming in ZYK. Galing sa pass, gets one. Possibly a second. No, he is denied. But he feels that presence. Galing sa MattJess. Si Rels nahanap si ZYK. And our revenge. Natitira dito. May hawak siya M4, hit niya si Rels, but there's no time. 50 seconds in the C4 so far on the other side of the map right now. Kailangan niya makaharap ng pamamaraan na mahiwalay yung mga players ng MattJess dito to make things possible, to isolate the gunfights. But with the C4 out there, alam mong bantay sarado ni paring Va kung nasan yung C4. So everything lies in Va's hands. If Revenge can take down Va here, then things get possible. Now it's gonna be down to a 1v1. Labanan ng sniper. Parit muna ng M4 dito. Revenge already inside of the site. Wala pang plant muna kasi may oras pa naman. Laro sa loob ng Raptors. The movement was not enough. That takes him down.
4-4 ngayon. Mabilis na pagbawi mula sa MattJess. Back-to-back 1v1 moments na kanilang naipanalo at napakaganda. To be honest, all in all, na malinis ngayon ang kanilang ipinapakita. Pero last round para sa ating first half, sino nga ba ang lalabang transitioning doon sa kanilang pag-push? Doon na naman yung pag-push, MC. Good kill. Nalalagtag pa nga ba para dito sa side ng Macta. Pero mukhang delikado na nga. Dahil yung mga numbers ngayon ay bumababa para sa PM. And MJ needs to move forward dahil may plano ang Macta na i-push at isolate itong A. Kaso nga lang, A7J siya ang nagbabantay.
Dito nga napakarami nakitang pressure galing sa MattJess sa may likuran nila. Pero si A7J hindi niya nagulat yung mga players ng Macta dito. This will equalize the numbers. Wala pa namang time galing sa kanila, but it does happen in 40 seconds now on the clock. Yung MattJess kailangan na makaharap ng pumamara na makapasok sa loob ng set ulit. Pero ang dami na kailangan dabanan. smoke is here. The flash has been brought out all the way underneath the stairs. He takes down one. Revenge as well. 40 seconds. It's all in the hands of the sniper here to try and take that lead away from Pacific Macta. So there's too little time left. The flash as well to deny him the information to further delay yung pagpasok niya sa loob ng site rail. And Diego walks right into the crosshair of Revenge.
Mabilis na reaction time mula kay Revenge. And this is now a lead mula dito sa Pacific Macta. 5-4. At ngayon, palitan ng sides. BL ngayon magsisimula ang MattJess. Titignan natin kung sakali nga bang ganun pa rin ba yung pwede nilang gawing play or Pacific Macta, they can adjust and to be aggressive patungo dito sa kanilang GR side.
So that's slower than a usual MattJess take, no? Pero yun nga, no? Yung evolution of the neck piece na ginagawa ng MattJess sa kahit anong mapa. This time, they have a lot more tools that they can use here to win the game. And it looks to me that they are really bringing out this new playbook because I don't think Pacific Macta will be expecting as much of this. Nakita mo, no? They're kind of bringing in another problem right into the hands of Revenge. Unfortunate, Kailing Kaiva. Now, right then, A7J will find Revenge. They do get the straight up, so now it's going to be kills upon kills inside of second mid. MZ will be taken down with A7J and Rails. Pati pa rin parang CBN. He finds Justin here. It's going to be all up to MVA. That's now going to be coming in on a 1v3. Magandang pursuit galing for Rails. A quick scope to get MVA, and we are tied up again.
Talagang may gusto lang establish etong MattJess na ayaw nilang masyado magpalamang mula sa Pacific Macta. And all in all, nakita natin yung magandang opensa na kanilang pinrovide sa mga pick-ups from Revenge. And etong si Rels, ito yung pinaka-main point na pinakalaban natin. Especially Vow with 13 kills already dito sa ating game. And all the way sa mismong passage, napakadelikado rin talaga na nawala agad etong si Revenge.
Yeah. Kita natin kanina, no, Revenge was able to take down Rails. This time it's the other way around, and I like this rivalry. Nasabi natin kanina, magiging possibility din yung matchup ng mga snipers natin when it comes down to sub-base because of the longer angles na meron tayo sa mapa na to. Because of that, they are really going toe-to-toe tit for tat right now, and with Revenge being gone as well, si Rails na naman yung nanaig dun sa labarang sniper yun. But, of course, di pa naman ito kasi round. Yung MattJess, nakakuha sila ng control dito sa may second mid. They were able to bring out the smokes as well to deny the information para sa Pacific Macta and actually discourage them from taking that full control. Knowing na, of course, there will only be one player inside of A. Tamang push out dito sa may luwag. Maganda yung pwestuhan ng MTA, though. If he's on the angle, he does it right. He might be able to stay alive. If he gets that flash, takes down one. And now, MattJess, blind as a bat, cannot be a single thing sprayed out sa kanya, but it does not connect over onto anybody right here. And that gives the time of the Pacific Macta na makapag-reposition. They are already inside of CR. May hawak na rin sa Sikip. So MattJess, knowing that, feeling that we go in the other direction, they turn tail and run towards the other side of the map.
Mukhang nag-reset. Nakita nga ni Justin yung information na umalis mismo, nag-back away, at may possible rotation mula dito sa MJ, papuntang MR. Pero napakadelikado. Nag-adjust agad. Ito si Justin from mid to LR. Pero MZ, once again, siya na ulit ang nakakuha ng mga pick-up. Makakuha ng isa, kaso nga lang naubusan ng bala. Hindi na rin naman kinaya pa. Isa ngayon ang natitira. 3 versus 1. 2 HP or 1 HP na lang para dito kay MCE. And there we have it once again. MattJess. Ito yung pinaka-unang lead nila dito sa ating game.
It took them a while here, but of course they kept it very close. This time around, though, mas mabilis na kapag-adapting MattJess. And now they are going to be on top. They are in the lead. They only need 4 rounds here to win out sub-base. Of course, sub-base is the Bisaya Classic, man. I speak as a Cebuano myself.
Titignan natin. Pillar playstyle ang gusto nilang i-provide. At diba? Pero napadaming dugo ang wala mula sa Pacific Macta and MJ. 3 versus 3 scenario. Retake ngayon na magaganap mula sa Pacific Macta. Nandun agad yung rotation na magaganap mula dito kay Aldrin and Revenge. Pero napakahirap ngayon na in-hold lang ni Rels yung mismong entrance. Papunta both sides sa kanilang mga lugar. At ayun na nga, Aldrin makakuha ng isa. Pero mukhang dadagdag pa with a 1 versus 2.
MZ, pressure coming in from both sides. Justin, he joins Revenge on luwag. Ngayon nakakapag-reposition. 10 seconds left here now. Coming out. and debate out the swing galing kay MZ. Pacific Macta again striking back, keeping it nice and close.
Mukhang hindi na ulit nagustuhan ng MattJess yung kanilang pag-push doon sa mismong A kasi mas talagang napunish sila at nalaman agad dito ni MVA with the help of their squad. Pacific Macta, dalawa ngayon yung nagbantay sa kanila sa mismong A, and all throughout this game, papansin rin natin na hindi gaano nakokontrol ng MattJess yung mismong woods or yung rotation papunta dito sa CR, yung shutter. And most likely, ang pinaka-main point lang nila dito is papunta dun sa mismong MR and LR, yung pinaka-best option so far.
It's quiet, man. Nag-slow down yung MattJess. Ito ulit, nilabas nila yung bago nilang alas. So now Pacific Macta, they run the risk of walking into a trap galing sa MattJess. Pero maganda yung pwestuhan dito. They're double up inside of locker room here. CYK, pati si Justin. Ganda ng pwestuhan. This will discourage MattJess here at dahil wala silang naramdaman na kahit anong presence galing sa Macta doon. Parang kabado ako doon. So they back off here. Now they're gonna be giving that kind of information towards the other side of the map. They see MVA. They'll be back off now just outside of Luwag. Again, the control has been given away. Nag-rotate na yung mga players ng Pacific Macta sa loob ng A site in MattJess. I think they finally found it. Si Aldrin nandito mag-isa lang sa loob ng shutter. Inside of there, he's gonna walk out, but he gets down too! Single-handedly gets them down, and yung C4 nahanap na rin nila. Malaking problema para sa MattJess, kaya nila ma-recover yung bomba dito. With 56 seconds on the clock and not much space on the map, MattJess, they're gonna have to pull in a miracle here to get this round. You can see at CYK already on the other side. A7J taken down. Nakita na rin sa may second teammate. Smoke's gonna be up, and both players ng MattJess are leading sa loob ng CRMC. Nakita na rin. They are starting to feel that pressure coming in from all sides. Aldrin finds MC. And they're trying to stay alive. Stuck in a corner and it gets close a bit. Pacific Macta 7.
Nabawi nila nung nakakuha ulit sila ng lead. And this might be the beginning ng kanilang magiging run. All throughout this game, nakita nga natin yung nilaban, pero andun na naman yung pag-push. MVA ngayon, kontrolado yung MR, pero nandun pa rin naman yung duelo na ating dalawang sniper, Rels and Revenge, na mukhang siya ang matutuluyan.
What?
Sa shutter, dalawa agad yung nakapasok.
Strange round, pare. Kamali ng timing dito yung Pacific Macta. Nahanap yung opening galing sa MattJess. But now, down to a 2v2 si Vanna sa may 3F. Hindi niya nakita yata yung kanyang kalaban sa may kabilang side. MVA is right around the corner. 3F, hindi niya nahawakan. Drop down from Raptors. Hindi siya in-expect ni CBN. And now because of that, si Va, timing has been found. Tamang laro ng hide and seek sa loob ng distance muna. Habang si Aldrin paparating. They know where he is. He sees it inside of the missiles coming down from the sky. Mr. MVA dropping down death from above.
Ito talaga yung nakikita natin pattern simula kahapon. Pag nakaabot ng 6 rounds sa itong dalawang teams, in a way na yung isang team naman mag-excel na at pwedeng tapusin with the momentum boost na nakikita natin mula sa Macta. Sigurado, they have the upper hand to close this one, pero napaka-big challenge pa rin to mula sa MattJess. Kung paano nga ba nila ulit babawin. At mukhang may hirapan mo din sila. Naman si Revenge, napakalaking challenge na kailangan niya hindi makuha agad to sustain and to get their lead para ma-maximize pa rin nila itong score.
Smokes are out though. Sa loob ng second mid. So yung MattJess, hindi sila muna titingin dito. And again, it's gonna be the slow take galing sa MattJess. Trying to figure out kung ano ba talaga yung formation ng Pacific Macta inside of the map here. Start feeling it now. The H eagerness being thrown out. Possibly gonna be a time here. Aldrin gets hurt, but he's not killed. And Justin takes down MZ. A little bit awkward sa timing ng galing sa MattJess doon. Nagkaroon ng opening. Para kay Justin na mag-pop off dito. Possibly the youngest player right now on the Pacific Macta squad. Kind of opening up possibilities for the rest of the roster.
Amang gamit lang ng smoke to delay. At hindi makapasok agad without any vision na nakikita nga nila. Ang daming mga trial and error na ginawa dito ng MattJess. Pero ganun pa rin. Uulit ulit sa bases. Smoke lang gagamitin to deny. And to delay. 1 minute left. Pero nandun pa rin naman yung pag-push nila. CBN agad. Tamang entry lang. Papunta din sa A. At andito na nga yung opportunity.
Wow, CBN. Wow.
Mula sa MattJess to plant the C4. Pero tatlo pa ang buhay sa Pacific Macta.
Yeah, it's got a 3v4 right now. The flash here to try and make sure that si UIK hindi mo papakita mo na sa malikuran nila. Heroes na harap si Revenge. Just sniper versus sniper match is happening again. UIK taking out the CB and Justin out for the trade. Pero mag-isa talaga sa dito. 1v4. He takes down one more. A7J just arrived. The board. He finds one! And he almost got it, but he is denied by the IGL himself.
Ibang klase, kamuntikan na performance from Justin with a 4v1. Almost a headshot. Kada pick-off niya. Pero definitely MattJess with that good factor win na nakuha agad nila ito. Mas lilit yung chance na pwede pang maabol nga nila ito. Pero nandun naman si Justin.
Wait.
Tago lang.
Drills. Wala doon na nga siya kaagad. Hindi niya man lang nakita si Justin. And you know, on the back of that, maganda yung pwestuhan ni Justin after that. No? It might make them think na umatras si Justin dito, have them push into LR, which could be a trap. Pero dahil nga sa pwesto niya behind the double boxes, he will be safe, at least for now. Ayun, nararamdaman nila yung presence ni Justin doon, yung MattJess mag-explore elsewhere on the map, see where else the other players of Pacific Macta are. Kasi nga, man, if they lose here this round, yung Pacific Macta will be one round away from actually winning sub-base, which is, yun nga, supposedly this is our map. This is the sub-base of the Visayas, man. And the way the Pacific Macta are playing right now, it's a lot better than we saw yesterday. I think there was definitely something wrong in the air, right? Pero, medyo mas maganda na yung performance this time around. The problem is, I think MattJess, they might be keeping it too close for comfort. So, yung Pacific Macta, hindi sila pwede mag-overextend, hindi sila pwede mag-over-aggress. This time, though, kita mo, tamang batol lang ng smoke sa may passage. If they can block off the longer corners, yung mga line-up din, galing sa MattJess here, it's going to be, I expect, a 30-second take. And after the smokes here, yung repositioning ng Macta. Everyone is in jail. Got two here, and Justin right above the light as well. And here's the takes that one again. He backs up, but MZ gonna be there for the wall back here. Tamang rambo lang yung one up. Correct ang side as well. And Pacific Macta, they put them in the blender and mince them.
Medyo nakita natin yung error. Hindi niya alam kung sino talaga i-commit niya with all of the shots na hindi talaga kumonekta from MattJess. And yun yung nakita natin downfall. Kailangan nila magkaroon ng single target lang din
Justin,
to adjust.
Again.
And to go for the 1v1 scenario. And now, Justin.
Kanina ka ba dito, men?
Tagal niya na dito nakatambay simula kanina pa.
It's a safe place, man. Ito yung bahay ni Justin. Hindi ka papasok ng basta-basta. So kayo yung MattJess, I think they want to possibly go towards this direction. I think the last few rounds, the MattJess, they've always started towards B and then always looking towards the other direction, which does unfortunately result in their deaths more often than not. Maybe it's gonna be a different approach dito, knowing that it's only one round away para sa Pacific Macta na makuha yung sub-base dito. But MattJess, this time a little bit faster. MVA still on the same angle here, gonna be checked out. MattJess. Yeah, the flash is now gonna be out. Revenge spotted here in second mid as well as Zibek in a sort of the CR. Same usual crossfire here coming in from Pacific Macta. Dahil din yung MattJess, they don't seem to have found the solution just yet, which is a little bit unfortunate knowing that they are one round away from that loss. And MZ is so low as well. This time though, we do have MZ sa loob ng vent. Might be able to catch them by surprise.
Panigurado yan. Pero ganda rin kasi na utility usage mula dito sa Macta. Knowing yung mga smoke sila, ang ganda ng timing. Pag na-smoke out na, smoke ulit para mas madelay mo yung kalaban mo. And ayun lang din yung ginagawa ngayon ng Macta to have a huge advantage mula dito sa
Surely you
MattJess.
check the corner this time, right?
Di sila handa dito.
Surely. Again! They just did na naman galing sa Kisa. Iba is a second. Spraying them down like it's nothing here. Yung MattJess dito, kailangan nila makaharap ng pamamaraan na mabaliktad yung sitwasyon. With only 40 seconds in, nakita nila si Justin again, moving coming in from him, and he finds Revenge, and Rels, and MC again, taking them down one by one, piecing them together. With a C4 out, yung problema, 2v2 ngayon. Now, MattJess, they only have 30 seconds here to make a decision kung saan ba talaga sila pupunta. Pacific Macta, of course, very confident here. Mapapansin mo yung pwestuhan ni parang Aldrin, maririnig niya yung passage. Si Va, nakita na nga, si Rels na nang natitira, and it's all in his hands. And he knows he's gonna be planting on top of the missile, Aldrin coming in from passage. Backs up, inside of 3F. Hawak niya yung sniper niya. MD on the angle, waiting for them to push out. Nakita siya sa loob ng jail. Trying to get the quick scope, cannot connect, and he's solo right now. MDA takes him down, and Pacific Macta steal away sub-base.
And all throughout this game, akalain natin yun,
Scary rate, no? Medyo mabilis yung development ng team na to, and they've been looking so good.
Yep.
But you know, I think we still have this same characteristic galing sa matches na yes, they're able to keep it close, but nagiging problem na nagiging weakness nila is not being able to finish what they started. So I think we need to see more of that here today. They got really close, pero parang naubusan sila ng energy dito, and this also brings us to the topic of endurance as well as a team. Na yung number of adaptations that you need to make, the number of changes you need to make on the fly when you are in the middle of a match, this does take a lot of brain power, a lot of skill and the mechanic as well galing sa IGL. Minsan, it will be sacrificed in order for them to actually get a good read. But with MattJess right now, I think ASMJ has been doing such a good job in really adapting to that on-the-fly calling style. Yung bilis at which they make their decisions is something that is unique to MattJess. But they need to be able to turn that into that momentum na kailangan nila. Kailangan nilang magamit yon, na i-leverage yon para mapanalo yung mga mapa na, oh yeah, it's getting close. It is close more often than not. They have gotten the lead here in subbase. Pero napag-iwanan sila ng Macta kasi they were just one adaptation faster than MattJess.
At ang kinagandaan dito sa side ng Pacific Macta, nung nag-switch tayo ng second half, Justin, doon sa mismong locker room, ang daming talagang engagement na naganap doon. And to be honest, talagang hindi siya mapigilan. All throughout the rounds na pumasok itong matches is parang nag-audition lang din talaga sila. One at a time, at minsan napakadaming na nakikills o nakukuwang engagement mula dito kay Justin. At ayun yung pinakamaganda ngayon para sa side ng Macta. Mas nagiging online ngayon, mas nagiging maganda yung engagement nila mula sa matches, and matches, they need to consider din na gumawa ng on-the-spot plan din to adjust dun sa nagiging backup setup ng Pacific Macta.
Yeah, and of course, yung stylistic differences din kasi ng mga team na to. Again, we talked about the clash of styles here between these two teams. Where in matches, they are a very contact-heavy roster. They win on the back of duels that are unexpected, of creating that chaos and living in the chaos na ginawa nila. At doon na di-distract, doon nagugulat yung mga kalaban nila. Right now, I think nakita natin sa subbase, no, it has not really happened all that much. Yep. Yes, they were able to win win a lot of rounds. They were able to keep it close. Pero kasi, the way that MattJess wins, it depends on being able to make your opponent play at your pace, at your chosen speed. And they were not able to really take control of that. Medyo nagiging reactive yung MattJess towards the later half ng ating subbase. At dahil doon, I think doon din sila napag-iwanan ng Pacific Macta.
Kumbaga, dumadaloy lang din sila sa agos na ginagawa dito ng Pacific Macta. At yung kinagandahan dito ng Macta na ito yung gusto nilang establish. Mag-adjust kayo kung ano yung ginagawa namin. Kami yung nagbibigay ng standard dito sa mapa na ito. And subbase, na-expect natin na matches ang makakuha ng mas advantageous na part dito sa ating laban. Pero Pacific Macta denying this set mula dun sa MJ. Pero looking at the highlights, dito natin masasabi na napakaganda talaga nung naging run mula dun sa first 4 rounds natin para sa dalawang teams. 4-0 mula sa Macta, naging 4-4 na nakahabol itong matches. And until that, nakita na natin yung naging pop-off dito ng kanilang squad sa GR ng Pacific Macta.
Yeah, unfortunate things aside, of course, MattJess kept it close. It was definitely gonna be a coin flip of a map. Nasabi nga natin na Pacific Macta on the back end, actually, I've been hearing whispers that Pacific Macta have really been putting a lot of work sa sub-base nila, and that does include going up against Ubek Maniac, which means that, you know, one of the best sub-bases in the Philippines is something na pag-aralan ng Pacific Macta at this point. So that means, of course, that sub-base is not a new map para sa Pacific Macta.
At ayan, set summary natin, 10-7 ang pinaka-final score for the set number 1. And looking at the stats, mapapansin natin na nag-ambag rin, to be honest, etong whole squad ng matches. Kaso nga lang, MVA, Justin, Aldrin, ZYK, and Revenge, hindi ganun ka-explosive yung kanilang stat. More on, naging maganda lang kasi nasustain nila yung mga rounds na gusto nilang makuha sa kamay ng matches. And all throughout this game, parang napapansin natin most likely kasi nagiging 3v1, nagiging 3v2, 1v1, and hindi natin siya nakikita as a 5v5 setup na most likely yung aggressiveness ng matches.
Yeah, pero yun nga, sabi nga natin, it is a clash of styles. And MattJess really wins when things get messy. pag nagkaroon ng chaos sa loob ng isang round, doon nila nababalito yung mga pangyayari. On the other side, yung Pacific Macta, they're consistent across the board. They don't need any one singular player na mag-pop off to be able to convert things into a win. To be able to get that to happen. Kasi wala sila, when you think about Pacific Macta, they don't really need one singular key player. And as you can see, yeah, Revenge is the best sniper in the Philippines, arguably. But the problem is, he didn't perform. They were able to shut him down, but everyone else on the Macta roster was doing so well, keeping it nice and well balanced. Na yun nga, yung consistency across his roster is what is the strongest weapon ng Pacific Macta, and not just one player.
Ayan yung napaka main point ng ating set number 1. And going into the set number 2, dito natin mapapansin kung sakali nga bang handa ulit etong MattJess dun sa pwedeng naging map pick ng Macta and Pacific Macta, to be honest. And napakadami talaga nilang naging struggle kahapon. Nakakuha sila ng dominate laban dun sa mismong compound. Pero at this point, MattJess, naging ready lang din ba sila papunta doon sa compound na pwede nating makita for the set number 2?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be an interesting one. Sabi nga natin kanina that compound is one of the stronger maps para sa Pacific Macta. Nakita natin yung kahapon. They had a 10-1 against SCJ who still beat them in the end. And that means that the compound is one of the most dangerous maps para sa Pacific Macta. And doon ka medyo matatakot for MattJess. If you're a MattJess fan right now, it's not the best thing to happen because in my head, MattJess, they needed some pace para mapanalo, para magkaroon ng mas magandang win condition at hindi masyado maging mahirap yung trabaho nila para mapanalo yung series na to. But, unfortunately, they lost and now they're gonna be going into one of the strongest maps for Pacific Macta, which is compound. And if they lose here as well, they are in danger of getting swept by Macta themselves.
Ayun yung pinakamahirap kasi katulad yun na mention mo, etong MattJess, lagi talaga silang naisulat na dun sa third spot ng kahit anong tournament dito sa Pilipinas. Pero up against Macta kasi, mapapansin natin na etong team na ito, nagkaroon nga sila ng downfall from the semifinals round. At ngayon, gusto nilang mapunta pa rin dun sa magandang position at hindi makakuha ng lose streak dito sa ating playoffs. Maganda yung run ng group stage. Pero, alam mo yun, iiwasan nila yung pag-choke dito sa ating Battle for Third.
Of all things to say, choke pa talaga eh. But yeah, it does sometimes happen. But the problem is, I don't think they are in the current position of mag-choke because most people who do choke is when you see a performance that is insane. Yung sobrang dominant ng isang start to a series and then they just turn off halfway through is something that you would see. Pero Pacific Macta, again, they don't need any single player to pop off. Kasi they don't depend on velocity, they depend on consistency. Pero I like this. On the start here sa ating compound, remember, medyo mas malakas yung GR side sa map ito. The MattJess are gonna try and aggress here and catch Pacific Macta off guard, try and collect as many rounds as they can dito sa simula ng map na to because nga, GR side yung favored side ng compound.
So, unsteady pa rin. Pero exit yun. Kanilang pinupunteriya. So, looking at the minimap, mapapansin natin na most likely nagre-rely lang din doon sa curve itong MattJess, yung transition doon sa mismong mid. Pero napakadelikado rin. Mula dito kay A7J, yung kill na yun ay makukuha niya lamang kay ZYK. Wala pang slight information mula sa Pacific Macta kung nasan nga ba yung iba pa nilang mga players. Pero CBN, sa mismong baba ng tower, napakadelikado from Revenge. If ever tumalon siya dito.
Inside the side, tatapasok lang po sa loob. Rails and Vi will take down one each, pero si Justin na naman. Justin again and again, making that difference dito. And Revenge is spotted out. Nararamdaman niya yung power ni parang AJ sa malikuran niya. He's gonna be stuck inside the tower. Ganda na timing. Walks in, takes down CBN, and runs back out, man. And now, wag reposition si parang Revenge. Alam na nila, nasa siya. A7J walks all the way forward. It's gonna be down to a 1v1. It's gonna be Justin up against A7J dito. 37 seconds on the clock. Tamang reposition lang si Justin para hindi siya ma-expect ni A7J. He is already in the backside. He walks out through Z. And that 1v1 goes the way of the young gun on Pacific Macta.
Another round. Wala dito sa Pacific Macta. Justin all the way doon sa naging performance nila sa sub-base. Napapagpatuloy nila ito and this might be the answer mula sa Pacific Macta na nagiging online. Ito si Justin, pero nakakabanggit ko nga lang. The 7J naman ang pumigil.
Ako naman muna, sabi niya. Ako muna. Else, this time gonna be on the rifle. We'll see if they can stop it. Of course, with Justin being gone, that's one of the more productive players in Pacific Macta. Down for the cuts. DYK daw naharap niya yung sniper ng kabila. This opens up quite a few possibilities ngayon na nakag-equal ang ating manpower. But inside of curve na may nakatago dito, and you are feeling this kind of presence galing sa matches. So again, it's gonna be nice and slow taking coming in from them. MZ finds MVA. Magandang yung timing yung pag-peek out niya. Because of that, meron na tayong manpower advantage for MattJess. But again, MZ not checking his scores, not doing his due diligence again. And it's the chaos na hiningi natin. Dito lumalabas yung pinakalakas ng MattJess, the split-second situation na gusto niya nakuha. Kasi Aldrin, he will try and make things fair. Pero dito, 1v2, DYK, wala sa kanya yung C4, nakapasok siya sa loob ng A site. But the problem now is, you don't have the bomb, sir. Pero forgotten. Bantay sarado na ngayon ng MattJess ang area na to. And CBN has pushed all the way forward. Now, the C4, unfortunately, is inside of his hands. And that means na kailangan ni ZYK makapaghanap ng pamamaraan na ma-eliminate yung isang player kung sino man yan nakabantay sa bomba. Soft down on the 2F. A7J sees him. Tamang laro lang sa loob ng cubicle. The flash out. Gets the headshot here. 46 seconds. The IGL up against CBN, the N3. And with that, tamang reposition lang muna. Maganda to. You can see CBN out on the corner. Hindi ata siya may expect ni ZYK. We'll see if he checks his corner here. He does! But he still connects the headshot here. And even then, even in the midst of all the chaos, yung Pacific Macta, they get round 2.
Ramdam mo talaga pag ito yung pinaka-comfort map ang Pacific Macta. Kahit anong scenarios na nakikita natin, most likely Pacific Macta pa rin ang nakasecure with a 2-0 score right now. MattJess.
ZYK?
Nagkakaroon ngayon sila ng problema. Paano nga ba sila makabawi sa ganitong sitwasyon? Knowing A7J ulit. Ulitin niya lang ulit na nakuha ito si Justin. Pero back and forth play mula sa MattJess.
I think it's getting a little bit awkward para sa Pacific Macta dito. So also yung mga time na nakuha nila, MZ somehow still alive despite that overpush dito sa loob ng mid. But of course, they do still have this manpower advantage sa MattJess. See what happens. Kasi nga, tamang push out through LA. See, ano yung plano nila dito. And now, in the corners, due diligence muna galing sa kanila. Revenge. And the separation, the possibility na may nag-flank din is still gonna be in the heads of Pacific Macta as well because of the time that they have taken. Pero yung B dito, man. Well, pretend we didn't see that here. Missed flash, and now they are gonna check it out. Clearing out the angles here, make sure that it is going to be possible to get inside of B site. But MZ is inside of batteries here. It's going to be a near impossible take. Luckily for them though, meron silang manpower advantage against that one man on the site. They have thrown out all this utility. Might be throwing MattJess off, pero wala muna nag-rotate dito.
Medyo alanganin ngayon yung pwedeng gawing commitment ng Pacific Macta pupunta dito. Hey, MattJess. Ganda rin naman na 3-man yung kanilang position, triangle formation mula dun sa mismong A. Ito na nga ba yung pinakahuling formation na makikita natin ng MattJess to move forward at dedepensa na itong Pacific Macta. Nandun itong si A7J. Napakagandang angle na 3-man pick with a swing. Isa lang ang matatag, which is Revenge. Pero maganda at nakapasok na ngayon ang Pacific Macta. Nandiyan yung mga smoke, nandiyan yung mga flash nila gagamitin to delay the access papunta dito sa side ng MattJess. Pero napakadelikado. Dahil isa na naman ang dumagdag sa problema ng MattJess. Wala ngayon itong si CBN. And now Pacific Macta, naplanta ngayon yung C4. May nag-cross dito sa may Z. Pero napakadelikado pa rin. Kukuha nila yung 1-for-1. But a retake right now mula sa MJ.
Yep. Midst of all the chaos again, MattJess doon sila nagkakaroon ng mga victories at nakita mo na hindi nagkaroon ng magandang timing Pacific Macta sa pagtingin ng angulo na yun. Some peak coming in from MattJess caught them from the high-low setup as well. And unfortunately for them, they were not ready for it. So dito, MattJess keeping themselves alive, making sure na hindi sila masyado mapag-iwanan dito. And this time, They got the double sniper up. A7G is going to be on the AWM as well as Rels. He does take down Revenge. The sniper versus sniper rivalry here in MattJess versus Pacific Macta has been pretty interesting up until now, no? Kasi medyo mas nakakarami ng contest si parang Revenge dito.
Ngayon, kukontrolin, pupuntahan. Pero wala pang masyadong default setup mula dito sa Pacific Macta.
Again?
More on control lang doon sa mid, pero nagiging delikado silang in a way. Si Rels mas nagpa-pop up ngayon.
What?
And the rest of the squad ng MattJess gusto ngayon nilang mag-hunt down. Na-hunt down ngayon nila yung mga players ng Pacific Macta. Ngayon, dalawa na lang ang matitira. MVA and Aldrin nandun. Mismo magkocross. MZ, alam na ngayon ni MVA. Madidiskartehan nga ba yung magandang timing mula sa Pacific Macta? Pero MattJess, kailangan pa rin nilang dalhin at mukhang
MVA.
pasukin. Batteries dahil si MZ ngayon. Nandun yung delivery usage, nandun yung flash, nandun yung grenade. Slight damage ang may bibigay. Pero A7J took over kung sakaling may magkocross agad dito sa entrance. Kaso nga lang, hindi agad na pick off. At ayun na nga, nakumit agad ang Pacific Macta papunta dito sa B.
Yep. After get out, they clear out the one rat inside of batteries right now. Para sa Pacific Macta, kailangan nila makaharap ng pamaraan na magkaroon ng magandang post plant dito. You get this plant down though as well. Naitanim na nila yung bomba. 35 seconds here, and remember yung batteries is one of the hardest places to retake in the entire game right now. So if Pacific Macta can play the right game of Whack-A-Mole dito, there might be possible pero dito. The check, galing kay MBA. Finds one, but CBN is there to trade it out. Si Aldrin ngayon, mag-isa sa loob ng batteries. Tamang move in, move out dito. But unfortunately, he gets taken down from being too spicy here. And CBN for the defuse to tie things up.
Tumikit ulit ang laban natin. Like dun sa sub-base, ayaw magpatalo agad-agad sa first half ng ating kupunan ng MattJess and Pacific Macta. Medyo naging hindi ganun ka-established yung kanilang gustong execute na plano dahil nga doon sa mga situation mula kay A7J and Rels. Pero maganda yung pagbawi mula kay MVA. Pero CB ngayon, kailangan nila kontrolin. May pwede mag-swing na naman itong si MZ. Ito na nga, magandang timing nga ba mula dito sa Macta. Alam agad nila, nagagawa ngayon nilang adjustment, pero ang problema, pulado. Itong si MVA sa may gitna.
Yeah, 1-for-1 muna dito ulit. So the double sniper setup again, galing sa Pacific Macta. Medyo off-kilter yung feeling ng MattJess dito. Very knowing where to show their faces here. Kasi nga yung aggression ng MattJess this time with the double sniper galing sa Pacific Macta means that there's double the likelihood that they walk into somebody's crosshair. Which is a little bit unfortunate on their side, but that also means that MattJess, they just need to hunker down and hold on to the side. Kasi nga, this is one of the strongest defense sides. No? Yung GR side dito, sa loob ng compound, you don't really need to overpush dito. Just play the game like normal. But of course, it is MattJess' stylistic choice. Kaya nag-push out si A7G, he gets taken down here by MVA because he's too spicy. He's on the other side of the smoke now. They have control of curve. 4 na tao para sa Pacific Macta. Tamang pasok lang sa loob. MZ on the other side of the smoke. Rel takes down one. A second as well. Si Van nagpapakita rin ng pangalan sa ating kill feed. It's gonna be CYK now. Does not have the bomb. Gonna have to find a way to isolate his gunfights. He only has the AWM. He sees Bog. Cannot connect the bullets just right now. Switches over to the Colt. Cannot connect it. Again, Rels. Nice and awake here. MattJess taking the lead.
Another lead mula dito sa MattJess at napakagandang depensa ngayon ng kanilang in-establish. Knowing ito si A7J and Rels, mas nagiging online yung kanilang double sniper setup mula dito sa Pacific Macta. And I guess kailangan lang din nilang iwasan na mawala agad itong si Revenge kasi yung opportunity na makakill ulit ang Pacific Macta in terms of the early rounds ng ating game is most likely talagang itong si Revenge yung hinahanap nila at katulad na naman dyan. Si CBN naman yung kukuha sa buhay dito ni Revenge.
Yep. Sabi nga naman natin at the start of the season, CBN is dangerous man to put on the entry, but right now Pacific Macta, they have been able to find a way to equalize the gunfights here. Tamang utility galing sa MattJess dito, pero yung Pacific Macta tamang patuloy lang dito sa loob ng mid. Flashbang galing sa MattJess should discourage them from pushing again. That means that there is so much time wasted, so much utility wasted para sa Pacific Macta because they need to make sure na wala yung matches sa mga usual corners that are not covered.
Mid. 7J sa mismong curve. Makikita nga ba natin may slight engagement mula dito sa MattJess. Pero F-corner, kailangan na check ito CBN. At na-check nga dito ni NBA. Ayun yung maayos na naging execution so far na na-deny nila yung access na makakuha itong si CBN ng mga kills. Pero si Ba, unfortunately, hindi makukuha at hindi rin makakommit yung kill mula kay ZYK. So 3 versus 3. Lamang ngayon ang Pacific Macta towards the B na mukhang libreng-libre para sa kanila.
Yeah, it might be a misplay dito galing sa MattJess, man. Kasi yung B pa rin napakahirap i-retake na to.
Smoke?
Need the double flash galing sa MattJess para makapasok sa loob dito. At ang ganda ng angulo rin ni Justin. Knowing, of course, Pacific Macta's playstyle, they don't need to show themselves too early here. The HG grenade as well to discourage a further push galing sa kanila. More damage being done. MVA eating quite a lot of shrapnel dito. Double sniper pumunta din yung MattJess dito, kaya napakahirap pumasok sa loob. Justin takes down A7J, and now the AWM player's gonna have to pull one forward, take the lead. Justin again takes down one more. Si Van na natira. This is gonna be next to impossible, and just like that, they are denied.
Napagandang retake na sana yun. Kaso nga lang, na-underestimate papunta dun sa curve at nakuha nga ng Pacific Macta yung access point dun sa B. Kahit sabihin na natin walang smoke, importante pa rin talaga na kontrolado nila yung mismong batteries and all of the coverage mula sa Macta hindi nakita agad ng MattJess. And MattJess, they need to adjust ngayon dun sa naging laban from the B play ng Pacific Macta. Pero at the moment, walang masyadong engagement or nakukuha itong MattJess with the kills from A7J, Rels, and ito si CBN.
So a lot more quiet this time. Ito may MattJess. Medyo naka-abante dito sa may LB. Got MZ in here. It's again, that forward exploration. That same default galing sa Pacific Macta. ZYK checking out storage here just in case there's someone behind the boxes. Wala nga namang tao dito sa loob. But he is single dito sa loob ng storage. Which means that the rest of Pacific Macta, they are trying to set up for MattJess to feel like it's coming in towards A, but it's actually the main force galing sa may loob ng kills coming in from MattJess, A7J, and CBN. Taking down one each. C4 not gonna be out in the open, exposed para sa Pacific Macta. At alam nila look at
MZ?
No, MZ! Maganda yung bastuan. Ang ganda na tayo na nakuha niya. Tries to take him down, but he cannot. Now, ZYK left alone, trying to take things out, but cannot. Ngayon, na tamang bawi lang MattJess ulit, still gonna be in the lead.
Nakita ng magandang butas itong MattJess na yung opportunity na yun is to lurk out the players ng Pacific Macta. Walang nagbabantay sa kanila sa likuran at na-manage ng MattJess na nakuha ulit nila yung CB control. And now,
not like this.
Start mula dito kay NBA.
Double kill galing sa kanya.
Ayun pa!
Again, MZ nag-overexpose sa kanyang sarili sa loob ng map na naman. MattJess is starting to make mistakes and it is kind of scaring me, pare. Of course, this time, the C4 is out in the open. Hindi pa nakakapasok na loob ng site ang Pacific Macta, but it's only a matter of time to get the C4 in here. Diba? Feeling the presence galing sa Pacific Macta. So, sila ng B-site, hawak nila, bantay sarado nila to. They also have MVA inserted in mid-range for the rotation to happen. He cuts it off. MVA. Another frag on the board for this man. Si Rels na lang natira dito. At yun nga, it's the same problem. You have to worry about the AWM. Knowing na it's the hardest place to retake, the sniper is not the best weapon to hold para makapasok ng site na yun. But he has 26 seconds and counting para sa MattJess. Rels has to find a way isolate the gunfights, but there's 4 people on the other side. Near impossible here, so tamang dahan-dahan lang po ang kanyang pag-abante. Ogrin cleans him up, and we're tied up again.
Yep, napakaganda na execution mula sa Pacific Macta. Talagang pinupunta rin nila, if ever talagang open itong B, naramdaman nila na andun yung opportunity to secure another round, pwede nilang ulitin yung ganong play at ma-manage na may-sustain at makakuha ulit ng engagement. Rels and Revenge, dalawang sniper ngayon nagkabigayan. Pero mukhang may matitira pa rin naman na opportunity mula sa MattJess. Lalong-lalo na ito si A7J. Sa kanilang kamay.
And it's the same time again. Same thing as last time. Last round here in the first half. Nakikita na rin kung sino yung mananaig, sino yung may lead moving into the second. with MattJess nearing the end of their turn on the GR side dito, alam na natin that this last round could be instrumental para manalo sila dito sa compound. Right now, there's no clear winner. Push up, galing sa curve dito si Justin. Hanap TV and I'm gonna be not going to checking that angle. Somebody sprays down on the two. Possibly the third by Hirat connect. 2v2 now. Yung C4, under ako nasaan. Magkakaroon ng konting delay yung pag-plant dito. And again, the attack from Vi finds EYK and denies it. And here, Revenge, 1v2, C4 out in the open. Si MC di niya alam na sa may likuran niya na nga pala. And MattJess, they take the lead here.
Ito yung pinakamagandang panimula at umpisa ng second half mula sa MattJess. Knowing na sila yung magiging BL ngayon, paano kaya yung magiging diskarte nila? Rush mid nga ba agad? 5-man stock nade dun sa mid. Titignan natin, mukhang iba ang kanilang magiging execution dito na iiwan mismo itong si Rels para bantayan yung kanilang likuran. At madaming mga opportunity mula sa Pacific Macta to go into CB.
Okay.
Yung ma-deny ang opportunity na ito.
Push out here, man. It's gonna be a lot slower for MattJess. Slower than usual. Out na lang ngayon, nagkakaroon ng smoke na yung ito. They back off. Medyo naramdaman niya nila yung presence ni Revenge doon. And a re-inspiration on mid. The 4-man push on tower. Something is afoot right now. They drop down, they check. Wala sila nakita, but there's something like smoke. And again, Aldrin catching them unawares kasi hindi nakapag-check. And NBA spraying them down. Si Rels na lang natira dito. And it's unfortunate. He's left to fend for himself. And NBA getting the fourth as well.
Ay, nakita na natin na ganito yung strategy ng MattJess dun sa kanilang naging establishment ng group stage. A 4-man tower play. But unfortunately, Pacific Macta naging ready lang din sila sa ganung execution from NBA. Securing plenty of kills dun sa mismong curve. Pacific Macta doing their job and assignment para malaman ngayon yung pwedeng maging resulta dito sa game. But unfortunately, etong si Revenge with a comfortable pick mula dito kay MZ, nakuha niya agad yung first engagement sa Macta.
What a push. Galing kay MZ, man. Tamang gulat factor lang yun para kay Revenge, hindi siya rin. Pero hindi na may expect si MB na naman the off angle. Takes him down. Equalizing the numbers. This time though, again, naka-triple sniper yung Pacific Macta si YK. He has the back off. Grabe. Hindi ko alam kung paano pa siya buhay. Now he's gonna wait for that presence galing from MJ para makapasok sa loob ng site. Justin finds Rels here. That's one sniper down. On the other side, no. MattJess, they will back off. Look for a new avenue kasi nga alam nila kung nasan yung mga players sa Pacific Macta. 3v3 to. Alam nila kung nasan si Justin. Alam nila kung nasan si YK. But now, feeling that, they're gonna go the other direction. Move away from curve. Move away from A. They look for an avenue towards B. Kasi yung problema dito, man, dalawa yung nakabantay ka agad. You have MVA, you have Justin here, right inside of the site, which is one of the hardest sites to take as well, unless you have the necessary utility dito. Pero, they are gonna try anyway. CBN, of course, is one of the strongest entries here sa CFSPH. Tinan natin makukuha niya. No, he's not even gonna be given a chance. MVA takes on by here. And now, so much utility out in the open. Wala nga namang flash na natira para sa MattJess dito. They've already felt it. They're back off again. There's so much time. I think Pacific Macta, medyo nakapagluto na maayos. May tao na nga dito sa may likod. If they choose to go the other way and go through mid, rotate away, may nakabantay na. If they choose to go inside of the site though, problema mo naman, may crossfire, may Justin ka rito, may MVA ka rin. So, what do you even do, di ba? Pick your poison na lang dito para sa MattJess ngayon. They have to check out Justin. They take him down the headshot. Galing kay CBN. Equalizing things now. Push it kay CBN. Another one coming in from him by him as well. But all three is there for the trade coming in from behind. A7J, not gonna be expected. Jumps into batteries. Pero si Aldrin, alam niya kung nasan siya. Tablaro lang ng whack-a-mole. And here, Pacific Macta again. Somehow, picking things up.
Na-recharge yung powers dito ng Pacific Macta. Having their momentum na ulit-ulit yung ganong scenario na hindi man lang makapasok na maayos itong MattJess papunta dun sa mga sites katulad dun sa sub-base. And at this point, mapapansin din natin yung pinaka-default setup nila is go towards dito kung nasan itong dalawang players na Macta. Revenge and ZYK, knowing etong si ZYK, napakagandang opportunity na makuha niya ito. Kaso nga lang hindi ko connect na yung unang shot. Pero makuha pa na dalawa. Mukhang di na kinaya yung pangatlo. Ralph with a good backup, pero ang problema, dalawa na lang natitira sa MJ.
Man, malaking sakit sa ulo yung nangyayari si MattJess dito. They push into CYK who takes down 2. With only Edison. But now, though, ASMJ will find Justin, makes things a little bit easier. Tignan natin kung kaya nilang makuha yung control ng mapa rito. But we're gonna switch over to the AKs right now. ASMJ up through mid. Nakita niyo si MVA dito sa corner na to. He goes to the angle, finds a headshot now. Ngayon naramdaman ng Pacific Macta yung press dito sa loob ng mid. They're gonna pull off. They're gonna peel off of A right now. As A7G is making himself known, si Rels naman tumarik sa may side. Nakabantay nga naman para si Revenge here. He's not connecting the bullets right now and Rels will fall eventually. Tamang double team lang galing sa kanila and the C4 na gonna be open. Si A7J, walado pero kailangan niya makaharap ng paraan para makakuha ng round na to. The middle of the site right now, Revenge just outside on entrance, nakabantay. And even then, he does not get the chance. The headshot from Revenge will keep Pacific Macta even farther.
7-5. Napaka-risky ngayon na pwedeng gawin dito ng MattJess. Sumugal sila dito sa mismong mid at kontrolin yung curve. Pero ang problema ngayon, knowing ito si Revenge na napakaganda ng kill!
Ouch!
And ZYK, medyo malalim din yung kanyang positioning.
Kaya, yun nga, nagkaroon ng medyo konting overconfidence galing sa Pacific Macta and ZYK get taken down early. Maganda yun para sa MattJess though, because now the IGL's gone. Things are starting to look up. Now, Revenge walking right into it. CBN will be gone as well. Palitan lang muna ng kills kasi hindi muna nagko-commit sa isang site ang MattJess. MZ now with the flash. Walks right in. That's on the other side. He cannot plant because Aldrin will deny him on the other side. Rels as well. Walks in to the crosshair of Aldrin. Hindi ko alam kung ano nangyayari dito pero si Aldrin yung nag-iisang nagbabantay dito. Look at MVA. Maganda rin yung pastuhan. He is right here looking for his target pero wala siya makita. And Va is right here. Just outside the door. And they are looking at the possibility na nandito siya nakabantay. Pero they walk right past him. He finds one but Revenge takes him down. Doing the due diligence that is needed ng Pacific Macta. 8-5 ngayon ang ating kalagayan ng scoreline. Pero yung Pacific Macta, napakalapit na nga para magkaroon ng 2-0 sa ating scoreline sa mapa.
Medyo bad news to para sa side ng MattJess kasi isipin mo yun, gusto nilang establish na maging dikit itong series na ito. Pero unfortunately, nandun na naman ito si Revenge sa gitna. Dalawa sila with a swing. Mula dito kay Andre, pero A7J, tama kickback lang para makuha ng trade. Pero ang problema, sa sobrang lalim nila, nagkabigayan lang din ng tatlo laban sa tatlo. And now ay 2v2 right now.
Yep, turned into a game of FFA dito. Si MBA na naman nagulat si A7J dito. MZ, 1v3. Revenge so far away. They have control of mid. They have control of the C4 right now. So si MZ, this is the best way actually. Kung makuha niya si CYK, then things become possible. Next the angle finds the headshot dito. They're gonna be backing on flash out as well. They have to try and find an angle over onto Revenge. Alam niya may at least one person here, but the problem is he doesn't know that MVA is on the other side. 30 seconds though, so yung MattJess magkaroon ng medyo maraming flexibility kung paano nila gusto yung laro to. Revenge inside the tower, not gonna be showing his face. Jump down. Naramdaman, narinig. Revenge dito, he gets that kill now. The C4. Hindi pa niya nakokolekta. He's gonna be expecting MVA. Actually, tama nga yung tamang pakiramdam niya dito. Coming in from behind. MZ coming in with a clutch. MattJess very much alive.
Napaganda pa para sa side ng MattJess. At ayun yung pinakagusto nilang gawin ngayon is makakuha sila ng puntos, makahabol pa rin sila at hindi mapunta sa set point ng Pacific Macta. Kasi if ever nga ulit na mapunta itong Pacific Macta sa ganung scoreline, napakahirap ngayon na bulin yung pressure mula dito sa MattJess. Makakuha sila ng tikisa. Kaso nga lang yung curve control is talagang mas maganda yung establishment. Lalong-lalo na itong si Revenge na makakuha na naman ng dalawa at dadagdag pa! Napakalupit naman, Revenge!
Yun nga, no? The possibility is now in his hands here. He's gonna be taken down. MVA for the trade and Pacific Macta, they have set point.
Ayan na. Ayan na nga ang sinasabi ko. Pag ang Pacific Macta nakuha na set point, mabilis nilang ma-close out. Etong laban na ito, alam nila kung paano gawin yung assignment. But unfortunately, this might be a dead round. Para dito sa dalawang pinsanan. So, may konting pahinga kahit pa paano etong MattJess.
I got a little bit of a DR there, no? Not gonna lie, it's a little bit awkward, but of course, para sa MattJess, there is some time now to think about what you have done or what you did not do para mapanalo yung round na to. I think it's it, man. It got a little bit awkward again. It's the same thing. Same story. Sub-base was really close. And in the second half, it turned sour. And we're seeing it again. Compound, it was close, 4-5. This time, MattJess in the lead after our half. At ngayon, napag-iwanan na naman sila ng Pacific Macta.
Ang hirap talaga sa ganong sitwasyon na, yes, nagiging dikit kayo sa first half, pero pag yung isang team talaga nagkaroon na ng slight advantage knowing itong Pacific Macta, yun yung nakikita nating sitwasyon sa kanila with a 9-6 scoreline ngayon. Before the dead round nga na nakapansin natin yung matches ngayon, parang hindi pa natin sila nakikita na mag-lean towards dun sa mismong B. More on A sila, kaya nakikita natin some of the players ng Pacific Macta nakapag-overextend ngayon sila sa mid.
Yeah, things are getting really awkward para sa kanila. I think, of course, Pacific Macta, maganda yung read nila dito. Bantay sarado nila yung B, tas sinahayaan na lang nila yung A because B is a really hard retake to do. And the same thing goes na, kung gusto mong pumasok ng B, kailangan mong i-clear out yung battles, kailangan mong i-clear out yung mga tight corners na nandoon. At dahil doon, no, pag nakikita mo, maraming manpower galing sa Pacific Macta will be towards B. If not, they have that heavy control on mid. Nakita natin that last round, Aldrin and Revenge on a crossfire na halos hindi ka makaabante, no? Hindi mo malagpasan. Crossfire na yun kasi nga, napaka-effective ng dalawang players na to.
Ayun yung pinakamaganda na makikita natin so far kung ito ang Pacific Macta ngayon. Mas talagang pumapabor sa iyo yung mga sitwasyon na nakukuha nyo, yung mga rounds. And para naman sa side ng matches, doon tayo nakikita na medyo bad news to para sa kanilang team.
Boy, here we go. Last chance here for matches to keep themselves alive sa ating compound dito, 6-9. Now, we got Va walking on forward. Dalawa yung kailangan niyang katapat dito sa loob ng side ng LB. With FBA, with Revenge still. Maganda yung postuhan. That's lower out to MattJess though. Feeling the pressure. Galing sa kanila. If they don't win this round, it's gonna be a 2-0. So everything lies in this. See if they can stay in third place. MC. Utility being thrown out. Hindi na nakuha si Justin. But Justin is right there. Hindi lang siya naabutan ng mga needs, no? And now, I think MattJess, they're waiting for Pacific Macta to make a mistake. Pero pare kasi yung compound na to, alam to ng Macta na pag-aralan nila.
Hihintayin na lang.
Pinapanaginip nila yung mapa na to, tinutulugan nila yung mapa na to, and the compound is definitely one of the strongholds ng Pacific Macta. So they're not gonna overpush here because alam nila na yung GR side yung mas malakas.
Yep. And all throughout the B push, nakita nga natin yan, napakadelikado. Mula dito kay Aldrin, nandun yung first engagement nila. Kaso nga lang, nandiyan slight damage mula kay CBN and Aldrin. Pero ang pinakadelikado, eto si Revenge. Mas nagpa-pop off ngayon to close out this game. At ayun na nga, bumagdag pa ito si ZYK sa kanilang kalaban. At Rels and Va, balikan kung balikan mula sa matches. And now Rels, last player remaining para sa kanilang team. Tumusubok pa, pero yung curve, kailangan niyang i-secure dahil dalawa ay magagaling dun sa Pacific Macta.
Use him now, heading them off. Revenge on the angle, waiting for it. Rels already getting to the angle. Walang trade na naganap dito para sa kanya. And Pacific Macta take compound in great. They have not fallen off completely. No? So, I mean, you gotta respect this as well. Macta have been at the forefront of CFSPH for the longest time. And this is their chance at least na ipakita na they have not gone on a full-on downfall. Possibly na napag-iwanan sila ng panahon, napag-iwanan sila ng piece of innovation na nakikita natin galing sa mga teams dito. Kasi SGJ, we said this earlier during CFS APAC series, they are rising to new heights this time around. They have surpassed Macta, and they're on the verge of possibly getting the championship dito sa PH for the first time. No? And I'm really looking forward to that. Pero, you know, on top of that as well, yung Pacific Macta, yes, they have been left behind, but it doesn't mean na they don't win at all. So this is the avenue for Pacific Macta to prove it, that they have not been left behind by times. They might not be the best, but they are among the best still.
Talagang kailangan lang nilang makapag-keep up kung ano yung makakayang ibigay dito ng mga teams na nakalaban nila all throughout the group stage. And napakaganda rin na experience to para sa side ng matches na hindi rin nila in-expect, I think, na pwedeng Macta yung makakalaban nila sa Battle for Third. And napakadami rin talagang mga sitwasyon dito sa ating highlights na masasabi mong kakaibang formula ng Pacific Macta on how they play well kahit papano na naging dikit yung ating first half. Pero MattJess, still, kailangan yung endurance nila dito sa ating game is ma-prolong at ma-extend nila if they want to secure this Battle for Third.
Yeah, man, for sure, merong extra giggle yung Pacific Macta dito kasi that's a very frustrating way to lose yesterday. course, yung rivalry nga naman between Pacific Macta and SCJ is something that has been going on for the longest time. And they have been dropped down. So, tama nga naman, tamang labas lang ng galit muna ngayong araw na to. You can see it, no? They are very prepared for this matchup. As I said no kahapon, even after matalo ng Pacific Macta, even after they go home, nandito pa rin yung analyst na doing the work for sure. Nag-scrim sila, may pinag-aralan sila during that time. And sometimes you need to choose between rest and innovation. And it looks like to me, this new look on Macta that was not present yesterday is a product of that innovation.
At ngayon, set summary natin with a 10-6 na naging total score dito sa compound. And all throughout this game, yes, nakita ulit natin yung sistema ng Pacific Macta na nag-contribute lahat sila and naging balance yung naging opensa sa BL and GR nila on their defense. And MattJess, medyo nagiging tahimik yung mga ibang mga key players nila considering etong si CBN na hindi ngayon nakikita yung factor kung paano makadiskarte bilang isang entry fragger ng kanilang team.
Yeah, yun nga yung nasabi natin about CBN. This guy's playing the entry for the team. He doesn't really need the numbers to be able to become productive as long as he's creating that space for his team. But yung problema kasi, nagkaroon ng GR side na yung Pacific Macta and MattJess had to find a way to pierce past that defense na meron sila here on compound. Medyo nahirapan sila dito. Even if CBN's able to get that space, and even if he's able to get that first round or that first kill in that round as well, dun nagkakaroon ng problema kasi nga they're not able to properly follow up on it. But with that being said, of course, 2 maps down, we have 1 more map for Pacific Macta. There is the possibility of a reverse sweep as well. So it's not over yet, ladies and gents. Ako nga pala si Juswabe, kasama ko si Aaron. We're gonna go to a quick break and we'll see after this if it ends here or if MattJess stay alive. Welcome back, mga kaibigan. Ako si Juswabe, kasama ko si Aaron. Today we are at the battle of third right now between Pacific Macta and MattJess. Here on High Grounds Cafe sa Tomas Morato. Kung hindi kayo nandito, dapat... Actually, kung hindi kayo nandito, bakit? Why are you not here? Come on over, man. Pero in case you guys are just joining us right now, meron tayong current score at 2-0. Wherein Pacific Macta have stolen away sub-base sa MattJess kung ano yung pick nila. And they have also won on compound as well. So, Pacific Macta, they are 1 map away from securing third and dethroning MattJess as the perpetual third placer dito sa CFPH.
Napaka-ibang play style itong nakita natin mula sa side ng Pacific Macta. Towards the compound, yes, naging ganun lang din yung sistema nila katulad kahapon. Pero knowing yung sub-base performance nila, hindi rin natin in-expect. Yes, masyadong naging dominate kahapon sa kanila yung SEJ doon sa mismong sub-base. But fortunately nga, doon sa side rin ng MattJess is hindi nila na-perform ang kanilang pinaka-hometown na mismong mapa.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't happen. Of course, sabi nga natin kanina, Visayas sub-base is different. Unfortunately, it was not different enough to catch them by surprise. Uy, tamang stare down lang, uy. Tamang titig lang po. Pacific Macta players right now, I think they've been, they have some pretty good vibes right now, no? Despite that loss kahapon, of course, there is still confidence in the air for them. A7J, though, and the rest of MattJess, rather, I don't think they're having the best time right now, pero... despite all that, I think they are performing at a pretty good level as a team. Maybe we need a little bit more popping off from a couple of players there. I think we need to see a little bit more rels. Kailangan natin mag-pop off si CBN. Kasi grabe yung pag-deactivate ng Pacific Macta kay CBN. No? Kasi kahit anong gawin ni parang CBN, unfortunately, mabilisan yung pag-counteract ng Pacific Macta to take him off. But yun na, we are gearing up for map number 3, possibly the last map here in Pacific Macta. Continue to feel the same way that they have been feeling. We'll see.
So parang 50-50 situation ngayon para sa Ankara map. Katulad nga ng nasabi mo, parang toss coin lang din to mula sa Pacific Macta and MattJess. Pero knowing itong LA, kontrolado agad muli ng MattJess. Pero revenge, medyo naging delikado lang din yung access point niya dun sa mismong CA. Pero all throughout this game, mapapansin nga ba agad natin yung establishment ng mga key players mula sa MJ, CBN, Van, even J.
No way!
Nakakakuha agad dito.
Medyo naging spicy si Z-Boy Kid na. Yung double snap na hindi gumana. I think nag-attempt sila ng surprise factor dito sa MattJess to further ruin the mental para sa kanila, but it didn't work out. So again, we talk about MattJess as a team that does make quite a few mistakes, but because of the way that they are so young, maturity is still there to keep things under control. Pero you see this is a very, very heavy A site setup galing sa Pacific Macta, which is not where MattJess are going. Yep. So this might be a gigantic misread. Kasi nga, nakita ni ZYK, the entire MattJess roster was out on LA. But now they've turned tail, gone the other way on B. And now they have the plan. Maganda yung paso ni CBM dito. He's gonna be able to catch them unawares dito. But now MVA takes out A7J on the other side. 3 seconds here as the plant has gone down. So for Pacific Macta, they need to find a way to re-explore this map without wasting too much time. CBN catches MVA unawares, but already here for the trade now. Still, keeping that defense out through their MVA. And the rest of the Pacific Macta waiting for a way to get out. But MZ, maganda yung setup ng ating post plant para sa MattJess dito. There's only 10 seconds left here. The Pacific Macta need to go all in. Aldrin out in the open. Finds Bob but cannot connect the shots here. MZ able to take down 2. Aldrin left alone. It is too much ass for MattJess for right bursts.
Nagkaroon ng konting shortage mula sa Pacific Macta to commit and to retake the first round. Nakuha nga ng MJ. Napakaganda at smooth lang din yung naging decision nila to go doon sa mismong B. And medyo naging committed lang ang Pacific Macta papunta doon sa 4-man stack nila sa A. And all throughout this game, they need to guide lahat ng mga pwede nilang makuwang trade. Dapat maging present mula sa PM.
Revenge go. Kita siya ni Rels dito. Information now grant for MattJess. Alam nila yung sniper dito ay nasa loob ng tunnel. They will try and extend elsewhere, no? Remember the last time we saw MattJess here on Ankara, they kind of have an aversion sa hotel. Ayaw nilang pumupunta doon for some reason, and because of that, medyo naging predictable sila. This time the flash is not going to be coming out for MattJess here. Pasok. You have a high-low setup, Justin and MVA on top of 2F. Tignan natin kung makikita nila. Maganda yung timing na makuha nila dito. Now the flash is gonna be coming out for MattJess. See if they can get inside. Va jumps over the corner. Now the flash is coming in for them. MVA and Va are set up for it, but now here, Grace coming out. Rels, MC, Aldrin coming in at the last possible second to keep themselves alive. But Va will find Aldrin here, and it's gonna be revenge. It's gonna be ZYK. 2v2 dito. Wala pa naman galing sa MattJess now. And if revenge, maganda yung pwestuhan. You can see that MZ inside of the site, if he goes back and tries to join A7J, he's gonna walk into the crosshair ni Revenge dito, the best sniper in the Philippines. But now, meron tayong recovery galing sa A7J. The C4 has been picked up, and they're gonna be able to put that bomb down momentarily. Pero, Revenge! Oh! Barely missing that shot now. 1v2, and he is bleeding. 37 seconds. Alam nila kung nasaan siya. Switches over to the AWMC if he can find a shot. Mag-overextend yung match into his crosshair, but he is not fast enough. White swing from A7J and MattJess with 2.
Kung gustong snatch out ng MattJess etong round na ito and etong set na ito to push forward dun sa set number 4, which is mas magiging intense at mas magiging mahirap para sa side ng Macta, considering na pwede nga umabot ng set number 5, pero CBN, maganda agad yung communication mula sa MJ. Nakakuha na online na, pero MVA, with that good defense, na naisagot nga agad nila etong game na ito.
Got some awkward situations happening on here now. 3v4, makikita mo sa map, may control si Aldrin ng high mid. And second mid is also covered here by Pacific Macta, so it's going to be a question of whether or not they can find a way back into the round here. The problem is, of course, si A7J, hawak-hawak niya yung LB dito. But, walang overextension galing sa Pacific Macta. Rels slowly stalking his way forward inside of tunnel here. We have Aldrin still on the angle, but MattJess, they need to find a way to counteract this, find a way to eliminate at least 1 or 2 players, find the right timing. So 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Ang MattJess nagkakaroon ng kaunting pangangamba. Kasi they have left open so many parts of the map here. That means that Pacific Macta have the possibility na bigla sila magpapakita sa may likuran nila. There's a possibility of a flank as well, but all the way inside sees YK. And that's going to be the information. The rotation na galing sa Pacific Macta. A7J elsewhere as well, waiting for them to push forward. They have only seen one, pero wala mo ng pawe ang Pacific Macta. No plant just yet. The flash is coming out to A7G. Blind as a bat right now. Rels is gonna be gone. And it's K7G all alone. T4 now out in the open. Alam nila kung nasaan siya. And with only 30 seconds on the clock, it's next to impossible. MVA cleans it up in Pacific. Macta finally find a round.
Yep. First round para sa side ng Macta. At karoon lang ng konting problema mula sa MJ. At kailangan muna nilang i-reset. And dead round yun, mga kaibigan, sa ating mga viewers dyan.
Actually, it's counted. No? So the rule book, just in case you guys don't know, no? If a kill has already happened within the time na nag-dead round, quote-unquote dead round, or nagkaroon ng problem, then it's not counted as a dead round.
Okay.
At dahil nga, nauna na nga yung kills galing sa Pacific Macta round yun.
So, yun yung pinakamaganda na nakita natin so far para sa side ng Macta na nakapitalize nila so far yung naging round na yun para sa side ng MattJess. And MattJess, kailangan lang nilang bumawi ngayon knowing na nagka-problem nga sila. So, they need to keep up. Huwag mawalan ng pag-asa dun sa mga na-establish nilang 2 rounds na napakaganda at napaka-smooth. To be honest, dun sa kanilang D-execution. And all throughout this game, hindi pa natin sila kahit paano nakitang nag-set up dun sa mismong mid at kontrolin yung mismong spawn netong side ng Pacific Macta.
Yeah, things got a little bit awkward, no? So, but I think Macta, despite the fact na behind sila right now in the scoreline, or have just freshly found a way to equalize it, that means that MattJess, they need to pick out a new strat. Kasi nga, kung basado na yung una, then you need to start changing up. And yun nga, medyo nagkulang sa MattJess during the first 2 maps. Medyo late lumalabas yung mga adaptation nila dito. But now here we go back onto Ankara map number 3, and Rel's already feeling a lot of pain. Revenge takes on out through the smoke, and now it's going to be the second for Revenge. The double sniper coming in, ZYK with a double as well. What is going on the map right now? MattJess just walking into the crosshairs like the sacrificial lamb. Si A7G na nanitira. AWM in his hands, he has second mid. Pero wala siyang idea kung nasaan yung mga players sa Macta. Alam lang nila kung nasaan si Revenge, kung nasaan si ZYK. And with all his teammates gone, he needs to find a way to try and clutch this out. Medyo unfortunate here.
7J. 4 talaga wala sa kanyang area. So, ang daming kailangan intindihin ngayon. Mula sa side ng MattJess, 7J, possible contact mula kay Revenge. At ayun na, na-commit with this 3K na nakuha ni Revenge. Napakagandang comeback play from the 2-0 run na naset dito ng MattJess. And now, parang similar lang din dun sa naging performance nila ng compound na naging 2-2 rin yung first 4 rounds ng ating laban.
Karma here, right now, ACMG in the middle of the map as well. Revenge na naman, gising pa rin. Si Kuya, ginalit nyo kahapon eh. Pero ito na nga, bumabawi si Revenge. Now, first blood coming on. Jumps the Katevas sa sarap ng vent, but he is taken down. ZYK on the other side as well, not expected. Tamang bait and switch lang muna galing sa Pacific Macta to make sure na meron silang lead dito. Push out galing kay MVA as well. Hindi siya in-extra ng mga players MattJess dito. A7J MZ try to find a way to take back the control here. Yung C4 na sa loob na sa may likod ng mga boxes. ZYK na sa may ilalim niya, hindi niya alam. Pero hanap na ng MVA si MZ. A7G na lang natitira. Wala siyang idea na umaabante na ngayon mga players ng Pacific Macta sa kanyang gilid. Sees Revenge, but he cannot connect. ZYK almost spots him out, but he's not going to be dead just yet. A minute and a half now going to be on the clock here in your Pacific Macta. So much patience on the board. Revenge will fall at the hands of A7J. The IGL for MattJess. He has to find a way to counteract the aggression guys sa kabila. Up close and personal. It takes down ZYK, but Aldrin will clean him up in Pacific Macta. They take the lead.
Sobrang dikit. Mabilis lang din nakapag-react. Pero, yun nga lang, low HP na rin itong A7J. Pero, Pacific Macta, maganda ngayon yung pagkocontrol nila. Having their lead with a 3-2 score. Dikit na laban na naman sa simula ng ating first half para dito sa Ankara. And napakahirap ngayon ng MattJess na lagi ngayon sila nagko-commit dito sa LA at hindi ngayon na nag-workout to. Knowing ang dami nagbabantay mula dito sa fence.
Oh! Grabbing headshot yun dyan na nangyari. Second as well. Grabe nga, no? Sabi nga natin yung entry nito. This guy is the way, the truth, and the life. Takes down 2 and makes things easier for MattJess here without having died. And now Ralph takes down ZYK as well. Does not need the AWM to get that kill. A third now for CB and si Revenge na lang natira. And it's looking like it's gonna be an equal battle. But Revenge, there's so much pressure coming in from all directions. Takes down MZ, pushes over to the Colts. And the C4, pare! They drop the C4 in front of Revenge, but they still take him down. And we are even, Steven. 3-3 muna. Ang MattJess di magpapahuli.
Talagang tatakbo at hahabulin itong Macta doon sa kanilang ginawang performance doon sa last round. And MattJess ngayon, being consistent lang, itong pagpasok ngayon ni CBN, ito na nga ba yung pamitahin na pwedeng simulan ng MattJess na maganda yung start nila once na maging online itong si CBN. But unfortunately, talagang nandun yung suporta. Talagang bali system. Yung nakikita natin mula sa MJ na ayaw nilang
Wait, look at this. They have
walang retake.
Yeah. Alam nila, nakapasok sila sa loob ng B-site. Kaya si Justin nakaramdam ng konting pressure. Walks into the crosshair of MZ, but he cannot connect here. Pero the first kill now in favor of MattJess. They equalize things right now. You see the Aldrin in the middle of this rotation finds the way through tunnel. Ayun yung MattJess, di natin nila expecting presence. The Aldrin dito, iba one of the breaks gonna be in there.
Oh, Justin!
Second assault coming from Justin as well. Si 17 na naman natira. Bakit nga ba si IGL lagi to? Now they know where he is.
Oh no.
MV walks into his crosshair, 1v2
Low
dito.
HP,
Pero wala din
dalawa.
dalawang players ng Macta right now. Revenge and Justin only need one bullet to be taken away, to be thrown into heaven. Si 17, he's gonna back off. Find a way out through hotel, yung C4 nasa loob ng site. So kailangan niya ma-recover to. He sees Justin out through the bar. Check out muna pare sa labas ng hotel. But Revenge now has to take a perfect shot and a quick scope coming in from him. Keeps Pacific Macta in the lead.
Yes, sir. Talagang ginagawa lang nila yung mga konting adjustment all throughout this game. Pacific Macta secures that round and napaka-smooth. Kahit pa paano nakapag-overextend ito si Justin. Pero mid-control ngayon na kailangan nilang i-punish. Nandun na naman yung kill from Revenge. Revenge ngayon tutok pa. Pero si ZYK naipit nun sa Venge. Hindi na makangat pa. At CBN capitalizing all of the resources na makikita nila at mapapunish. At ang problema ngayon, si Revenge hindi na mapigilan ang kanyang sniper.
Showtime na para kay Kuya Revenge. 8 kills already on the board for him. Diba, tamang pasok lang. Hindi siya nakalagpas kay parang bantay sa natin pa rin yung angulo na to. Takes a second here, but MZ will be able to take that trade, and NBA cleans it up. Pacific Macta are halfway to finishing this set.
Yep. Talagang parang winawalis ngayon sa mapa. Laging burado at hindi makita agad-agad ng MattJess. Yung mga players ng Pacific Macta all throughout the game. Revenge ngayon popping off dito sa ating series. And all this time, ZYK na naman sa mismong bench. Si MZ mukhang hindi na ata makakapasok. And Rels also
ZYK!
with the help ng Pacific Macta. ZYK and Revenge, dalawa sila ngayong tagabantay as their sniper dito sa A.
4 kills now on the board para kay Revenge. Si Ace na lang natitira. Ito na naman. Makakapag-ace nga ba? It's the Ace coming in from ZYK, taking matters into his own hands. And what's a first half galing sa Pacific Macta?
Talagang ibang klase itong si boss mong ZYK na nag-pop off, nagpakitang gilas para dito sa ating last round ng first half. And with that ace, mas malaking opportunity to ngayon papunta dun sa ating second half, which is dun natin nakikita yung mga transitions na ipinapakita or pinoprovide sa ating lahat ng Pacific Macta that they have the potential to secure one dun sa mga rounds. Yes, first half, masyadong naging slow yung start para sa side ng Macta, pero MattJess, ang laking pressure to ngayon na pwedeng makuha nga ng Macta itong set 3.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things on the board right now. Yung MattJess, of course, you can see that they are still good vibes. They know that they need to stay cool here for things to work out. But it's so close, man. Medyo maraming problema dito. They have a 3-round deficit laban sa Pacific Macta. And yeah, something is going on in the background. It's fine. We're gonna go back and chill back out a bit. Yun nga sabi natin yung MattJess dito, no? They have kind of this history na medyo nagkukulang sila towards the tail end here. I don't think that it's anything that is their fault. might be because they are just a young roster na medyo mabilis mapagod, no?
Oo.
So it has to be developed as well for them. But going up against Pacific Macta, of course, it's a very tiring affair, no? Kasi mabilis mag-adapt yung team na to, yung kalaban nila, just because Pacific Macta have been in the scene for the longest time, no? There's experience, there is skill, there is mechanics here on Pacific Macta as a roster. That's something that you need to worry about when you are in the shoes of MattJess.
At ngayon, mukhang resume tayo at pasok muli tayo sa ating second half dito sa Ankara. And unusual tong scoreline nito, patungo dun sa second half natin. Normally, may kita mo 5-4 simula nung set number 1 and set number 2. Pero big gap mula sa Macta. 6-3. Tres ngayon ang kailangan ma-secure na round mula sa MJ. At andun na naman yung trade. Rels and Justin nagkabigayan. Pero andun na nga ba yung sagot pabalik ng MattJess? Isa lang yung nagbabantay at mukhang ibinigay na ngayon yung mismong A. At posibleng retake to mula sa MJ.
Here we go again now. MC taking down ZYK. 3-4-3 right now. Nakapag-plant na yung Pacific Macta. Ang MattJess, kailangan nila makaharap ng pumamara na makakahanap ng kill dito. Make things a little bit easier on the retake. Pero si MZ, papakita na ng kaunting ingay towards LA. That's two people making their way through vents. The way that Pacific Macta plays this, Revenge will be on the corner, checks out the angle, sees them coming all the way in, but CBN might want and Justin Aldrin taking down. So, garon lang kabilis, garon lang kalinis. Pacific Macta, so clean.
Naging-digoy lang itong si Revenge and with a good trade from Aldrin na maximize agad yung isang kill at dumoble pa muli para sa Macta and the MattJess. Considering na yung execution nila dito is hindi talaga naging maganda yung retake, having two of their members dun sa mismong entrance at hindi na agad nakapag-adopt. Kailangan ngayon nila makapag-adjust. This game, nagkasulat niya ni MZ. But Aldrin, ouch! Moving forward, lamang ngayon ang Macta in terms of numbers.
Nasabi nga natin na yung MattJess, kailangan nila magkaroon ng pamamaraan na to sow the chaos into the round, to keep their opponents off rhythm. They have not been able to do that so far here for this game, but Raptor and Rel, they take down one each. And down to 1v1, Val will score that round for MattJess. They will not be going down without a fight.
Hindi pa rin sumusuko, talagang kakapit kung kakapit. At kailangan lang din maging positibo na itong grupo na ito. And MattJess ngayon, considering na nakakuha nga sila ng magandang play from MZ, pushing towards dun sa mid. Pero two players now. Dun sa mismong hotel na napakagandang lockdown position rito, to be honest. If ever nga na may mga teams or mismong players dito from PM na gustong pumunta doon. Kaso nga lang parang mali na naman yung sinugal dito ng MJ.
Yeah, dito kakabahan din. Now, Revenge is gonna be gone. MattJess, they seem to be picking it up. Remember, Revenge has been having a really good game so far. With them being able to shut him down early, no, dun ka mapapaisip, no, has MattJess found a way to counteract yung playstyle ng Pacific Macta. Makikita natin in a bit. This time, of course, Pacific Macta with Revenge being gone, kailangan nilang problemahin ngayon yung mga longer angles. They have control of mid as well. Flashes inside of house. They find this way. Justin inside of B-set. Walang alam yung MattJess dito. Now the flash out through the smokes as well. Tamang check lang muna ng mga angle pero walang tao dito sa loob ng site. Back off. 87J. Wala siyang nagawa dito. He gets taken out by Justin. But CBN is gonna be there for that trade. 3-4 MattJess have the advantage here. The plan's gonna be coming on through though. Tamang tanim lang muna ng bomb to see if I can have this CBN MZ. Gandang time. Not expected here, but Aldrin finds VA. And now down to 1v2. Si MVA sa loob ng side. Harap niya yung pumulan ni paring MZ. And 1v1 Rails playing ring around the room. Grabe yun. Gana kay MVA. And Pacific Macta hindi magpapatalo.
Isa-isa lang daw kasi. Isa-isa lang daw. With addition play mula dito sa MJ. Pacific Macta capitalizing the potential talaga in terms of their kills.
What is that?
Revenge na naman! Talagang nagpapakilala online dito sa ating game. But a 1-for-1 trade sa mismong game na ayun lang rin yung problema with the pop-off dito ni CBN.
Tamang gulat pa lang dahil si MJ player ng MattJess here. Couple of kills coming in now. 1v2 na naman nga po mga kaibigan. ZYK ang natira. He has a C4, he has the AWM. So kailangan niyang ma-isolate yung gunfights na to. Feel it right underneath the bridge. You can see the rotation galing sa MattJess. Iisip na baka si CYK magpapakita sa kabilang side ng mapa. You can see meron tayong konting exploration here. CYK, Va is right across that wall, man.
Hindi niya nakita.
And Remzi is coming in from behind. And I think he has an idea, no? Si CYK, kita si Va, and he denies it. No clutch for you, sir.
Yep. Back-to-back trades and score na nakuha dito ng dalawang teams natin. Pero ito na naman tayo. Knowing Pacific Macta, malapit na sila dun sa mismong set point or pinaka-match point nila all throughout the series. Kailangan mag-ingat-ingat din ng squad ng matches. Kailangan nilang hindi masyadong mag-overextend.
Justin!
And etong si MZ, dun sa mismong tunnels, may information ngayon siya na pwedeng mag-B etong Macta.
Doon na nga po mga kaibigan. TBM's gone to take the way through second mid. Tamang flash out lang muna para si SMG nakaharap ng timing on the back of that. Va as well following up. Grabe crossfire nung galing sa kanila pero yung Aldrin. Grabe yung tatluhan nga. Sunod-sunod ang kanyang nakuha. Si MZ na lang natitira sa loob ng site nga mismo. So yung Pacific Macta, tignan natin kung ma-check nila kung ini-expect na yung position ni MZ dito. He's looking out towards tunnel, he's looking out towards second mid, but he doesn't know that Revenge and Aldrin is sa loob din ng hotel. Out through hotel exit. Hindi muna silang pupush. But look at this. You can see ZYK. He's already in-house. He's right below the stairs. He doesn't check it out. But Revenge will trade him in. Pacific Macta, isang round na lang natitira para makuha nila yung third place spot.
Yes. Sana lang napagtitiis mula sa Macta. Magiging aggressive nga ba sila o mag-stay put pa rin at hindi muna magpapakita sa matches. Va ngayon, siya lang ang matitirang dedepensa mula dito sa A. Mismong weakness point nito so far ng MJ. Kailangan agad nilang malaman.
Yes, push all the way up, man. CBN, grabing control niya. Meron siya dito. Hindi siya ina-expect ni ZYK. He doesn't check out the angle. He misses the shot now. IGL gone. MattJess, hopes and dreams of the year now gonna be on their shoulders. Kailangan nila masigurado na hindi sa matalo dito. Now, Justin, NBA, getting caught out of the open now. Revenge falls as well. Aldrin na lang natitira. He might gonna be able to deny it. He gets a second as well. And after coming with a clutch, he gets the third. But he is denied. MattJess live to fight another day.
Baliktaran na score, 9-6 para dito muli sa Macta and MJ matches. Towards the play doon ni CBN, hindi talaga kumonekta yung mga shot. And siyempre, si A7J and Revenge as well. Two of their snipers, nagkabigayan pero lamang pa rin ang matches ngayon in terms of members.
Tamang bawi lang muna para sa matches. Kailangan nila makahabol dito. Hindi sila pwede magkamali. They do find Aldrin. They have Justin as well. That means that the two main entries right now for Pacific Macta are gone. So yung MattJess, kailangan din na magantay. Hold on to that defense side and make sure that Pacific Macta don't get in easy. So tamang slowdown muna ng ground. Galing sa Pacific Macta, they know that they only need one last win. Finish this series to clean it up with a sweep. And MattJess, on the other hand, start to feel that pressure on their shoulders. The perpetual third placers now with 1 foot in the grave. Galing sa kanila, CBN finds CYK, magandang timing galing sa kanila. They are able to eliminate a couple of players now for Pacific Macta, and it's gonna have to come in clutch. 2v4 here, MVA coming in from behind as well. Naharap niya si CBN, the entry is gone. Mahirap yung retake para sa kanila. Now, 2v3 here, the plot's gonna be coming in momentarily. But Revenge is waiting for a presence galing sa may 2F. Tingnan natin makakapag-plant dito yung Pacific Macta. Right behind the boxes now. MVA re-exploring out towards hotel pero walang tao doon, pare. Ngayon, up on 2F. MZ, wala siya makita. MVA spotted out in second mid. He will fall at the hands of Wells right now. MattJess, hindi sila magpapalaig. Hindi sila magpapaiwan. 20 seconds on the clock in Revenge. Trying to stay alive at the very end of it, but bounce him down and he's stuck in a corner. MattJess, round by round, looking to save the series.
May sariling karera itong MattJess na gusto nilang umabol dun sa pacing ng Pacific Macta. Last 2 rounds to force this para dun sa overtime opportunity. Pero Pacific Macta, nagkakaroon ngayon sila ng shortage kung paano i-close out itong series natin. Pero nandun pa rin naman yung pag-asa ng MattJess na makahabol. Considering etong si CBN, nakakahuli na etong si A7J as well dun sa sniper shot niya up against etong si Revenge. Pero medyo tahimik ngayon mula sa Macta kung paano ngayon nila i-utilize at i-maximize yung kanilang execution dito sa A.
Wow. Pacific Macta, it's a very, very heavy A side right now. Makikita mo. smoke is dissipated for them. No utility just yet. Maganda yung pastuan ni Rels dito and Siva. So with one on 2F and one underneath, the high-low setup is good. Pero depende if they can stay alive on the back of this right now. Ba on one angle and Rels on the other. Not gonna be able to check it out right now. Ba able to get one, but Justin and MVA, a strike and kill. 4v3 right now. Yung MattJess, wala sila idea kung nasaan yung mga pangyayari. Now, bomb's gonna be down. 38 seconds on the clock. Again, sabi nga natin, this is gonna be the last chance para sa MattJess. Kailangan nilang mabuhay. Kailangan nilang mapagpatuloy yung series na to. And this, again, working here, improving, and trying to innovate all over this entire year. It's going to be in their hands. Revenge looking to deny that flag, but Aldrin as well finds MZ. They are continuing to fall one by one. And now, MattJess denied their third place hopes. Pacific Macta win it in the third.
Yep. With a 3-0 sweep, talagang nilinis at tinaboy pa rin nila yung access ng MattJess to win the third place, and still, Pacific Macta secures their third spot dito sa regional finals.
Yep. Tamang bawi lang, no? Konting redemption para sa Pacific Macta. Of course, it's too late to fight for that first place spot, but at least they show that they have not fallen from grace right now. Yep. Congratulations para sa kanila. One of our representatives here, and unfortunately, that also means that matches have been eliminated, and there is no, they are fourth place.
Yep. May $1,500 pa rin naman sila, and $2,000 mula dito sa Pacific Macta. At syempre, napakalupit talaga ng ating naging performance mula dito sa side ng PKM. Pero syempre, MattJess, alam mong gusto nilang sumubok, pero ni isang mapa, hindi sila nakasecure.
Yep, they got really close ng first two maps natin. Subbase was close, Compound was close. Medyo napag-iwanan sila towards the end. But I think Ankara, no, medyo naubusan na ng energy yung players natin sa MattJess. I think the mental got to them. I think the pressure got to them. Makita mo, no, there were a lot of missed shots out of Rels. Maraming pagkakataon na nagkamali din ang call sa A7J, kind of falling into the trap na sinaset ng Pacific Macta doon. And just set them up for victory.
Ayun yung pinaka naging main point ng ating matchup. And again, a 3-0 sweep is a win still mula dito sa Pacific Macta. Nakakuha pa rin naman sila ng podium finish muli dito sa ating regional finals. Pero syempre, ang dami pa natin kailangan tignan mamaya later on kasi up next, Grand Finals. Ayun yung pinaka main point netong regional finals kung sino nga ba talaga sa kanila ang magiging kampiyon on SCJ and Ubek Maniac. Pero all throughout this battle for third, talagang naging showtime performance from Pacific Macta with this super clean 3-0 sweep.
Yep. And nga, so congratulations sa Macta. Of course, yun nga, we are on site right now. If I'm not mistaken, we have quite a few other regional players here on the venue. So if you guys want to drop by for the grand final, it is going to be happening after this one. Current time nga naman tayo. But kita mo sa highlights natin, of course, great performance. We did see quite a lot out of MZ. I think there was a good performance out of CBN as well. Pero yun nga, no, masyadong consistent across the board yung Pacific Macta. And even if they're able to shut down Revenge, even if they're able to shut down one person, everyone else from Pacific Macta is able to step up. They have that consistency down to a science.
Yep. And dito sa game na ito, hindi lang si Revenge rin yung pinaka naging key point from ZYK dun sa first half na nakawa siya ng ace. Naging sunod-sunod yung engagement nila na mas naging sync palalo etong full squad ng Pacific Macta. And MattJess hindi na
more dominant halves out of this entire series kasi yung first two maps natin 4-5, no? And I think dito natin una nakita yung mga symptoms na medyo pagod na yung MattJess, na the mental has started to fall off. And medyo nag-continue lang yun, no? May konting bawas sila dito. They did get 4 rounds here in the second half, got themselves up to 7, but masyadong marami na yung kinailangan nilang hapulin just because Pacific Macta were able to create such a large lead. Dahil doon, medyo mahirap humabol, medyo mahirap makapaghanap ng pamamaraan na siraan yung mental ng kalaban nila, na ma-counteract yung paglalaro ng Pacific Macta. You know, at the end of it of all, 7-10, it's not too bad, but you know, at the end of the day, it's still a loss.
Ayun pa rin yung pinaka-main point. Napakadami talagang naging showtime or yung pinaka na-showcase nito mga players natin from Pacific Macta. And our match MVP, walang iba kundi si MVA with a KD of 1.44 and a KR of 0.98. Almost a 1 na rin mula dito sa player na si MVA and headshot kill of 0.59. So, all in all, talagang ito yung makikita mong nag-stand out palalo. Kahit sabihin mong naging maganda yung sustainability ng Pacific Macta, talagang may magpapakilala sa kanila, and which is etong si MVA. And konting recap lang tayo sa match result. Set number 1 to sa sub-base, 10-7. Set number 2 naman sa compound with a 10-6. And set number 3 na naganap dun sa Ankara with a 3-0 sweep na hindi na natin nakita yung Port and Mexico. At malinis na naman ulit na ginawa ito ng Pacific Macta.
Yeah. Good control here. I think everything was pretty dominant, no? In medyo same story nakita natin throughout this entire series where MattJess at the start, they kept it close, and then naubusan sila ng gas towards the end. Na ang Pacific Macta, masyadong maraming looks, masyadong maraming strategiya yung naka-ready para sa kanila na makuha yun. Of course, a little bit of an idea. Of course, ito yung bracket natin for the day. Pacific Macta sweeping out MattJess 3-0, nice and clean. Of course, we do have our last series for the day, the final banger for this season dito sa Pilipinas for the year. Ubek Maniac, the boys on the rise, the golden boys of the Queen City of the South, Ubek Maniac, versus right now, the villains who have taken down the dynasty of Pacific Macta, SGJ Reborn.
Ito yung pinakamagandang storyline for the finals. At yan ang kailangan nyong abangan later on up against these two teams na makikita nyo sa ating live broadcast. At syempre, napakadami pang kailangan abangan for the grand finals. At dami pang kailangan nyong abangan dahil pumunta na kayo dito sa High Grounds Cafe. At huwag kayong alis at magbabalik muli kami for more action.